And we're live. It's D&D
Hey,
time.
Y'all
Hooray.
back.
It's been a
It's been-
long time.
been
We
a
rode
while.
jet
Like,
skis
what?
into Cabo.
Yeah,
6 weeks?
we?
7 weeks? I didn't ride any jet skis, and I don't know anything about Cabo.
Well, that's because your vacation was in a car.
My vacation, I went to Jamestown, like the original Jamestown. It was exciting. There's nothing there,
Yeah,
but
but
nothing
that
there
is
but
really
foundations, but, like there's a big hill. Over there was a house. You had to kind of, it was like an imagination vacation.
Was there a jet ski involved?
Imagination.
No jet skis involved.
No jet skis.
I think we
Do you have
each
some?
we each had time off because I missed 2 weeks, but no one's time was at the same time.
Yep.
I missed 2
I
weeks.
say
Isaac
I
missed,
got the-
missed a week or so. Jeff, or not Jeff.
We missed.
Who
Me
am I
and
talking
Joe
to?
missed the weekend before you went. Then you left.
Yeah. The only
I
person
talked
who
to-
didn't miss a week was Francisco.
Yep. That's right.
Francisco, won't you have a level? Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
Good job.
He's got
All
some saved up
right.
now that he can take off.
Listen, I just gotta say, no one's adventure was as adventurous as mine. I got stung by a jellyfish. It was the worst.
Twice.
I
Yeah.
read
How'd you
that.
manage to
Twice.
We were in the Chesapeake Bay, and there was these like,
Oh, no.
what were they? Like the little
They were
jellyfish.
moon jellyfish.
Moon.
No,
Yep.
moon jellyfish don't sting.
Well, David will disagree with you there.
Regular. It's just a normal jellyfish.
They're just not. They're not like rough. They're not like
Mm.
angry jellyfish.
They're not
That's it.
angry jellyfish.
You just get like a little. Because I saw them in being from a place that's like what 10 hours from nearest coast. I asked
Yeah.
the lifeguard. I was like, there's jellyfish out there, and she's like, it's no big deal. Just rub some wet sand on it, you'll be fine. I was like, okay.
That sounds like the most like local person explanation
Yeah.
for something I've ever heard. That'd be like if someone walked up to you and you're standing out on your porch and like, should I be concerned about all the wind in that funnel? Don't worry about it.
Just go
Just get
inside
under
for a
your
bit.
bed real quick. You'll be all right.
Just go inside and hide in a bathroom. You'll be okay.
Hey,
Okay.
But then David found out. Did you even feel it when it hit you?
Nope.
He just looked at it and he had a red mark on him.
Oh.
I felt the sting, but I didn't feel the jellyfish. I didn't even see it.
Because they're silky smooth. They got silky
Dang.
smooth bodies.
During the high tide, it was like a jellyfish graveyard out there.
Yeah, a bunch of them were getting washed ashore.
You
Ugh.
just have to walk across a field of jelly.
Yeah.
Squishing them under your feet. They're probably still alive, suffering.
Well, that's a sad note to
That's just.
end the story
Welcome to
on.
D&D night.
Welcome back, everyone. We
So
got
I-
a jellyfish murderer. We got people going on vacation.
Lots of vacations. I figured we'd do a small recap. This is for us. If anyone wants to watch, follow along, sure. But this is for us because no one has any
Yeah.
idea what's going on. I had to go back and look at all kinds of things and remember things. I figured we'd do like I'll just run down the quest that you guys are on, and I'll recap the characters.
Check my quest log.
Whenever
Yeah.
I've always thought, you know what, I'm probably giving them a few too many quests. And then once I wrote these all down individually, you guys have a few too many quests, so
Yeah.
So bear with
it
me
gets
here.
pretty hectic sometimes.
so the quest you guys are, we'll say the big quest, is the mystery of Taras. There's powerful eyes out there. King Thuria wants you to collect them all up and bring them back to her. And she wants to break the multiverse. I had this story before Marvel. I'd like to point that out. Maybe not. Before Loki.
Yeah, I think
I like to Collect
Yeah,
my
that's
royalties
fine.
now.
Yeah,
I was watching Loki. I was like, wait a minute. This is my story.
wait a minute.
Yeah, my D&D.
So,
No one's ever done this before.
and bring those back. Revive the Tarazian souls. Break the multiverse. That's what she wants you guys to do. You need to find Tova, young Yuan-Ti wizard. She's marooned on some small deserted island near Bellwater, which is where you guys are sailing right now. That's quest number 2. Number 3, the Thriv Maru, which is given to you by Alzira, your friendly necromancer.
Yeah, so friendly.
Somewhat. It's a book about life and death, secrets. It's made by the Tarazians, old-timey thing. It's about if you know anything else, let me spit that out and refresh my memory. You have some missing companions. You just found Maris in bear form. You have Lenzerus is still out there. He's a deer. He's the old wizard. You have Garrick, you're missing, a gnome druid, and you have Raoul, the halfling druid.
We don't care about Raoul.
Somewhere. Thuria also asked you to find her daughter, who is a Tarazian. That's one of your questions you had. You're supposed to go talk with Siru, who is some sort of powerful Tarazian. I believe Victor had some sort of notes about Siru in his journal that he found. And then there's, of course, a missing succubus out there. Poppy is out there somewhere.
Poppy.
Poppy.
Hey, Poppy.
Poppy was her gnome name, so who knows what she's going by now.
Don't call me by my gnome.
So, let's see. Characters. We have Shiro, the fire. Is it Genazi? Genocide?
Genocide is a little too close to genocide.
Genocide. That's exactly what I said.
Genazi is what I've always kind of referred to it. I heard I was watching something else,
GIF.
and they called it genocide. I thought that's a weird way of saying it, but it was some like big time D&D podcast.
It's a
They
fitting.
know what's going on.
It's a fitting race for Joe's character.
Just a fire guy.
Oh,
He's just
yeah,
a fire
'cause
guy.
he's,
That's what he
all
is.
the genocide.
All the genocide. Yeah. That's true.
He's ex-Empire. Family was killed. He's got a vendetta against the now leader of the Empire named Sim. If you have anything else, feel free to fill it in. We have Mr. Bones, also known as Ajar. He's a skeleton fighter. He woke up one day and no memories. He's just a servant of Alzira's. He has some sort of strange abilities, Fey-given things. We got Victor, a cleric of the Raven. The Raven is the god of the Feywild life. You discovered secrets about you found some secrets about Taras in an old tome, dusty tome in your not a monastery.
Monastery?
Was it a monastery?
Sure.
I think monasteries is a monk thing. It'd be. I guess
It's been a while since I've been had to
Hang out at
answer
a
this
monastery.
question.
Abbey.
For using Tailspire.
Yes. That was a road that went to it.
You did have a curious talk with the Raven about Alzira, and which you found strange, because the Raven isn't typically the kind of guy who goes out ordering deaths or whatever he wants. Jack, the Human Ranger, backstory incomplete. After 3 years of playing his character,
That's the whole point.
That's
However,
the whole point, Mr.
That's the whole
Man.
point.
something has
File
sprung
not
up
located.
in this part of the world. People seem to think his name is Volder, and
Yep.
you found a picture of a Volder character. Looks like you. What's happening? What's the mystery?
happening?
And then we have
What's
Finn, the changeling sorcerer. Finn is just the beginning, our only original character. He was given
I've been
power
around.
by a phoenix. He was an ex-Empire slave, and then too much to tell.
Too much to
He
tell.
died
Too much to
once. He's
I've died
he's-
twice, I think.
He's charged. He only died. Only died once. Oh, I guess you've done your Phoenix thing and risen from the dead or whatever. But
Oh, well, no, that's
you've,
not. I thought. Didn't we go to Hell twice? Oh no, I didn't die the first time.
you've
I went
been to
there.
hell twice because you did that whole
Yeah.
planes hopping thing.
Okay, I've only
and-
died once then. Yeah.
Right. And that's it. That's my recap. Make sense?
Yes.
We got that boat towing
Let's
us
go.
to that island
So-
because our ship got messed up.
Are you satisfied, Francisco?
Yes.
So what you're saying is I'm Loki. That's what I heard out of it.
Nope. I had this before them.
Nope.
You see, this we're all Loki. We're all different variants of ourselves.
Oh.
Here we go. I'm gonna look this up now.
I'm sure there's a comic book. I'm sure there's like 20 comic books that is all about this same story.
There you go, Joe. Not according to, he is totally right. It is a Shiro Asian plum. You're named after a yellow plum.
A yellow plum.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a lemon almost. No, not a lemon. Like a bright yellow plum.
Hey, Emski. And hey, Tucson John.
Anytime I hear the word
Crazy.
plum, I think of
Did
the
not know
emoji.
that.
Okay.
Emoji.
Is there a plum emoji?
These kids today.
Back in my day, we ate plums.
Back in my day, plums weren't emojis. You could eat them.
So, pull up my
Old guys.
notes
Man.
here. I had to re-enter my password on Notion. It was man, it's been so
What?
long. I know, outrageous, isn't it, Francisco?
Outrageous.
Man, I thought you were about to erupt on us last time, Francisco.
I
So
know, I
we
was
canceled.
I
So
know.
It's like,
confused.
sorry, we got to cancel tonight. Francisco just exploded. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
Couldn't take
Actually,
that.
what was
I
funnier
imagine he was
your,
just
like,
throwing things around the room.
I was.
was your
I
super
need
snarky
D&D.
response. Well, I'm sorry, you're such an idiot. Like,
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, okay, you know what?
Guess I'll stop throwing
I
things
read-
around my room.
You didn't
I
have
read
to,
that.
Yeah, I guess I'll stop.
you didn't have to work with the guy for like 2-3 years.
Oh,
So, I
come
mean-
on.
He's used to talking to him like that.
Get to work with.
That's right. That's right. All right, so you guys,
Good times.
the last time was just basically just a big battle. You guys were leaving Briny Bay, the pirate place, in your new and shiny ship that you stole called the Savage.
It's not
Shiro
shiny
has
anymore, though.
Shiro has renamed it to Sarah's Serenade. Would you like to enlighten us on who Sarah is, Joe?
She was my wife.
Didn't know it was a secret thing, or
I didn't know that.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
think I knew
no
that
one was going to
either.
ask about it either. I was like, oh, that's weird. All right,
He
let's
named
go.
it. I don't even remember him renaming it. But if he did, I would have just been like, okay, yeah, cool name.
whenever you gave me that name,
Yeah, cool name, yeah.
I scoured through your backstory, and I was like, I don't remember that name. And sure enough,
Yeah.
there was no name Sarah in there. This is a post backstory name, but that's okay.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think I put a name for like my
Mm-mm.
family members, so I was just like, all right, we'll go with that. Sure.
You guys had a bit of a battle, and you fought a bunch of ironclads run by gnomes.
You should have come up with another plum. What's another
And
plum variant?
They pretty well just wrecked your ship a bit. Things were ugly,
Professor Plum.
Yeah.
and you put up a good fight. Also, well, on the Savage, after taking it from what was his name? Tarny. Tarny was the guy.
Arnie.
You found there's a magnificent mansion there, which you guys can walk in, and you found all kinds of magic things. You found there's an eye in there. You found Lunai's gear, the ex-daughter of the emperor. You found a fancy wand that lights up near the eye. You found a deck of many things.
Oh, yes. I have that in my bag.
And surviving the battle against the ironclads, you again threatened the poor little gnomes of the ink pot. Ooh, thunder.
Ooh,
Yeah,
holy
there's-
cow.
yeah. Yeah, so if I lose power, I'm just letting you know.
Sorry, Isaac.
That's why.
If we all lose power.
You guys you tied up with the poor ink pot, and they're tugging you along, and your destination is I just had the name and I just forgot it.
I just want to clarify again.
Bellwater, the Goblin
weren't-
Port.
We gave them plenty of opportunity to not fight us.
And then you
You
kill.
did.
We're not mean to gnomes.
Yeah, they
They're
didn't even
mean
have to
us.
deal with me this time. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I turned instead.
That's right.
I killed one out of
Yeah.
You
malice.
killed a.
Oh yeah, rubbing off on people. Like it.
You killed my friend.
You guys have quite a death toll against the gnomes. Not quite as many as against the lizardmen.
Yeah.
That's where the genocide comes in.
Yeah.
It was a mistake. That doesn't count. That was like a
Mistake.
manslaughter
Oh,
on a
mistake.
mass scale.
So you are being towed
Species
along
slaughter.
very
Species slaughter.
slowly, and I don't have your crew names. Do I have your crew names pulled up here?
I don't
Are we
remember
going
any
to
of our crew
Bellwater or
names.
Solari?
Bellwater is where she is. Is where
where Tova is?
Ova, that's where we're
Okay.
wanting to go.
And then the other place was where we think there's that. I can't remember her name, and then that lady's daughter is potentially there too.
Let me see if I can find. I forgot your crewman names. Oh, is this it?
Chin?
I remember Chin. That's
Was
the
one
one.
of
It's the only one I remember. It's Chin, and I made him
Do I
so
have,
easy
like,
so you couldn't forget him.
The
Yeah,
other
one of
was
them's like
Tom
named after
something.
stuff on the boat.
They're all named
Chin,
Guys, I
after
want
Hatch,
them, like,
Joran, Scrubs,
Scrubs.
Cook, and Deck.
Scrubs.
Hey, I was right about one of them. I'm proud of myself.
Grubs.
Patch has an eye patch,
You write these down.
in case you forgot.
What's the janitor in Futurama? One of them should have been named after that.
Oh, what was Scruffy?
Scruffy, yeah.
I'm scruffy.
That should have been Scrub. Should have been Scruffy.
Remember when you guys did a sci-fi campaign? When your crewman was Scruffy.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
really?
mechanic.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
mechanic.
Yeah.
You should have been a janitor.
Scruffy, he got it. Guy in the chat. I
Janitor.
should have looked over there. I shouldn't have waited for you to figure it out.
Patch, Chin. What was the other half orc?
Joran.
You have
All right, I did that one
We have
because
a-
everyone was so. I wanted a clever
He was the
name.
chubby orc.
He's chubby. Yeah.
And then Scrubs. He cleans.
Scrubs is a cleaner. Yep.
And then Cook and Deck are the two fearballs.
Cook and Deck. I think we know what they do.
Deck
Deck's got some nimble fingers.
did us a solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Nimble fingers.
master lockpick.
Okay.
A couple solids. He helped out Maris too.
I forgot I got that long sword that has like
Right.
a +3.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
character
we
sheet. I
also
should probably
have
grab
a
that. Eh?
+3 like plate.
I got magic plate armor. I'm
Yeah,
almost
plus 3
impossible to
plate armor.
hit.
Let me make sure something real quick. I got a new thing with Restream, which does like the back and forth Twitch and YouTube. And okay.
Yeah.
Make sure it's working. I actually bought the subscription thing because then
Oh, you're
I used to
fancy.
go out and well, it's because I'm lazy. I got tired of having to like log out and log back in as a different account to do this one because it's on a different channel. Now I can have both channels under one account.
I was getting ready to use. I was gonna use Restream the other day, and then I started to use it, and it said you need to activate streaming on your YouTube account, and I was like, dang it! So I had to wait 24 hours, and I just haven't gotten back to it.
Oh, you have to do YouTube. You have to wait 24 hours.
Yeah, like my YouTube account's old enough. It's just I had to activate
it
the
was a
streaming
thing.
service, and it's like once you activate, you need to wait 24 hours before you can go live for the first time.
Approval or whatever.
All right.
So I was just streaming to Twitch.
So, Sarah's Serenade, your ship, is being towed by the Inkpot, the goblins, to the goblin town of, did I say goblins? The gnome ironclad, to the goblin town of Bellwater, looking for Tova. Tova's in a little island out there somewhere. It's like, I think I said it was like a 5, 6, 7 day trip. Normally it would be like a 1 or 2 day trip, but you guys are really slow. They're very slowly dragging you guys along.
And how long did we think Tova had to live?
You think she's probably got about a week.
Okay.
Week and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, weren't we gonna do something? I was gonna stay on the island, right? And then I was gonna use
Phoenix egg.
Phoenix egg. I knew that.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna use a spell to get back.
But that
to
was
the,
back
to
to
the boat.
the ship. But right now
the
you're
Magnus
just with
Dimension.
us. And we were
Because
gonna
we're gonna go turn in the eye unless we
Yeah.
want to use it to blow people up. You know.
So you've got about, you figure you got a good time, maybe 5 days there, a bad time, about 7 days to get there.
How long was it to fix the ship while we were getting towed?
He can't fix all of it. He can basically just get a couple patches in there. You need a proper dock to get it repaired all the way. What, do you have your
Okay.
sheet for the ship hit points?
Was that me taking care of that?
Someone was keeping track of that. I don't remember who it was last
I think
time.
it was me. I think it was. Yeah, I got it. Our sails. Wait a second. Our sails were not completely destroyed, but very close. And our hull took.
I think
your
I think your sails were gone.
Yeah, maybe.
You guys
this
I remember you
isn't
guys being
fully
dead in the
updated.
water.
Maybe the sails are totally gone. Yeah. Our hull actually didn't get super destroyed, and then the helm took no damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Chin, Patch, Joran, and Scrubs. There's your cook and deck. That was our whole crew. I have their names written down. Turns out in my little book that I wasn't looking at.
So
Awesome.
Chin comes up to you and he tells you that unless we get this thing docked, it's going to take a long time. But we can make it work.
How long
Well,
do you think this will
He's
take?
telling,
we're
this
gonna
to,
have
he's
to-
telling this to Shiro, Captain.
Yeah.
I'll go to the group. What do you guys think?
I think
How
we're
long
gonna
will
have to.
repairs take?
I think
I
we're
mean,
gonna
we have to
make
get the
it work.
Tova, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make it work while we're getting towed.
All right.
And then
I'll go to
we'll
the
stop
crew.
somewhere if we need to.
I'll go to the crew. All right. We got to make it work. We got to find Tova. Tell me what I need to do to help. Let's get this going.
You know how to sew. Got to fix the sails.
Did we get supplies for all this before we left?
We got a bunch of supplies. I don't know if we got. I mean, we told Chin to get whatever we needed to go. I don't know if he got repair
A full set
supplies
of
or
extra
not.
sales.
Yeah.
I'll try my hand
did
on
you get a full
sewing.
set of extra sales like I told you to do explicitly?
Yeah.
Did you send him off on that mission? Was that after the combat?
That
was before.
It was
right
before the combat to get it fixed up. So
Yeah.
he has, like, what he has will do at patching, but he doesn't have like a full set of sails.
Okay. Well, we'll just patch as best we can.
So he can, with time and needle and thread, he and the crew can slowly get this thing fixed. It's gonna take him a few weeks. At just them working on this thing at sea.
Okay.
What if I try to help?
Hey,
What? Yes.
I have idea.
What is this?
We can go to. Does he just need supplies, or does he need like a dock for some other reason?
He needs a dock, time, and people.
What does he need the dock for?
Just because it's hard to get some things on the hull fixed while you're at sea.
Okay, the hull's okay though, right?
Yeah, the hull didn't actually get that damaged overall.
Okay.
Like
The hull
a
can
third
make
of
it.
its health.
If we could get sails, we'd be doing better.
Sales would be the best. Would be
Okay.
the best thing. What do you think? We like
We-
teleport back and you grab a bunch of cloth and
Yes.
back.
I can teleport us all back to what was it called?
Feanor?
Feanor. I can take us back to Feanor. We can give the king the eye. We can get some sails. You can bring us back to the mansion.
And then I
We'll
can
have
fly back to
supplies.
the island before we get too far away because we literally just left. That's when we ended last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hail
that sounds like a
Spire,
plan to
The
me.
person in the chat.
Let's do that. I'll inform the crew what we're gonna do.
So
We'll
tell
be
them to
back.
keep it quiet, just so the gnomes don't
I'll
blow up
type
our
it.
ship while we're gone.
So you're gonna teleport out.
We're probably going to, yes.
Yeah.
Chin asks, who's in command?
I'll
It's
look
either
at
Chin or Deck.
I'll look at Deck. Deck.
Deck kind of shakes his head.
Chin's been doing everything.
Chin.
Chin proudly accepts it.
All right, Chin.
We're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna be gone that
hand.
long.
I'm gonna give Chin my Nodachi and say,
Okay.
hold on to this until I get back.
He takes it, gives you a nod, puffs his chest out a little bit more, and immediately starts shouting at everybody. You, on that sail over there! You get up there and get to work! Just yelling, going at it.
Sheesh.
Remember to keep it quiet.
All right, let's go.
Okay, everyone gather around me.
Okay.
I will cast Word of Recall, and we are back in Faerun.
Feanor.
Hey,
Feanor.
Feanor.
Where does it put you?
In the Temple of the Raven. where I set it up.
Okay, so the Temple of the Raven, you lights go out, and then lights come back, and you guys are in this dark and dingy looking temple.
Nice.
It's still pretty run down. And
Alright. Need to try to.
Is
Yeah,
the
quick work.
priest lady come back?
it's empty
Did
in
the
there.
priest lady come? Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to do this fast. So let's scoot.
And we all need to go to turn the eye in, so we all get that.
Yeah,
and ask them for
that's a group quest. We all have to
ship
be there for the turn in.
materials.
Okay, so you as soon as you walk out, it's been like 2 weeks since you were here last,
Yeah.
and it is noticeably greener.
Nice.
This
Excellent.
is like it's like before it was Oklahoma summertime. It's all brown and dead and dry, and it's like those you get like a week of rain in the middle of
Yeah.
summertime, and all of a sudden everything's green and weeds are everywhere. That's how it is
Yeah.
right now. It's green and it's nice. has had a massive improvement in those 2 weeks or so.
Nice.
You know, it's nice to know that at least one thing has worked out
We
the
did
way
something good.
It's not as busy as it was, of course, when you first were here, but a few people seem to have returned. There's a couple elves around.
Victoria.
A couple of them give you a nod as you walk by. You guys seem to be known here.
Hello.
You make your way into the big tree. Clerkamir is there.
Yeah, Clerkamir.
How's it going, Clark Amir?
He nods to you, and he gets up and he shakes your hands, and he leads you up to Thuria, and she welcomes you. Welcome back. It's good to see you. What news of my daughter?
Not yet.
No, we were actually on our way to do that when we came back because we found another one.
Another eye.
I'll pull it out of my bag.
My eyes light up, and she goes over and grabs it. She's in King Thuria's form, so she's like an old man, but she's still a female Terrazian. She takes it, and she thanks you, and says, "Do you have any idea where she might be, or where any more of these eyes might be?"
We don't know where anymore. That one was just luck. That one was pure luck. We got it like almost on accident. Pretty much exactly on accident. It wasn't almost. It was
Precisely.
It was precisely on accident. We weren't even looking for it. It just fell into our laps.
But we got it.
Okay.
You're lucky.
Got
like
it.
I made a promise. Gather around. Place your
Here we go.
hands on the eye, and
Here we go.
you guys feel it. Same as feeling before. You get the tingly feeling all up your arms and around you, and you feel real good. Consider yourself fully rested. When you get a 24-hour rest, you will get a level.
I'm like,
Nice.
it's like
Just
it's like
one?
a little hit.
What happened here, Thuria?
Just one this time.
Yeah.
She says,
He didn't want to level us up to 20 as fast.
So now I got to start looking at what I need to do.
Yeah. I'll
She
Look
says,
at
What
"You know,
level
it's-
were we?
it's diminishing returns.
Ah,
I see how this is working, Thuria. You will not be getting a third one.
Thuria goes, well, you found another one too fast, and I can't give you that many level. I was like,
we
dang it, 1 level. I could have just held on to it and blown people up with it.
We get a long rest, you said?
Yeah. Consider yourself fully rested, fully healed.
I think, is 15 the next class feature? That's the next big class feature,
I
right?
thought 14 was the big one. Maybe I'm
I'd have to
thinking
look at my
13. Maybe
thing.
it's 13, 15.
We're 13, right?
now. I don't
Okay.
get anything else until
Are you 13 now?
15, I don't think.
We're 13.
Yeah, we're
Well,
13.
Just now, we're going to be 14,
14,
after
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
whatever time you set.
I'll have to look at my
Instead of
Google
we'll do it
Docs.
at the end of the night. rather
Yeah, we'll
than-
do it all at the end of the night.
Rather than leveling
Anyways,
up.
okay, we need sail material, and then we need to get out of here. We don't know where any more of these things are. We are
We're still
on our
looking.
way to find your daughter and find that lady that I can't remember her name.
You're looking for Siru. Was the other Terrazian? She told you to
Yes,
look, who probably knew
that's the one
knows
we're
where she
looking
is. And then her daughter, which was
which
start,
was
start with an A.
face.
What was the... I gotta figure it out now. That's gonna bother me.
Reyes? Or something.
Dr. Zaius?
Nope.
Dr. Zaius,
Nope.
Dr. Zaius.
Doctor Sayus.
Aurelius. Aurelia.
That sounds like a guy's name.
I didn't-
Aurelia
I didn't-
sounds.
Pull up my name list.
Shoot.
You knew you were
yeah,
doing a recap.
Well, I had so much to recap.
That's so much to
I
recap.
have Perlin and Edemia, but I don't think either of those are...
No.
Edemia. That sounds like a disease.
Or it's
Edemia.
Aureus,
Yeah.
Aureus.
Thuria's daughter.
I
We
told
do
you.
need
I knew
something
it.
while we're here. We need sail material. Do you have any
Ship
sail
repair
material?
supplies.
Shit, yeah,
She says, "Yeah,
we're on a.
I'm sure they have some at the docks." I don't.
Okay,
I mean,
we were in a big ship battle right before we came here, and our sails are.
I'm sure we can fashion you up something that will make do here if you need it immediately. But if you want the proper material, you'll have to go to the dock.
All right, we'll go to the dock.
We run to the dock.
We run to
Bye.
the dock.
See you
Thank you for
later.
everything. We'll be back when we have something else.
Okay.
More news.
It's a hike, but it's a couple hours hike to get
Wow.
from town to the dock.
It's gonna be a long fly back to shore.
The whole trip along the way is very green. Birds are chirping. It's just what a happy place this
Yeah,
forest has
I'm
turned into.
chuffed. Nice.
You make it to the dock. You get your stuff. The dock master there, he knows you. Word's gotten around, and
So he's not going to charge us.
he's not going to charge you.
Yes.
Hot dang!
Wow.
He says, what you 5 have done. He had to count you for a second.
But you,
One,
Okay, fine.
two.
He says, is incredible. Anything you need, you come here.
we just need sail material right now. We need sail material
He
and
said, sadly, we have a lot of broken down ships, but it's a lot of scrap material. So take what you need, and you can see he's got piles. There's broken ships, and they've scrapped a bunch of them, and they got most of the stuff just out in piles, just sort of. They're trying to fashion
all right,
things
so
together.
we'll
He says,
gather
just
up a bunch of
take what you
scraps.
need, and
Get as much as we can hold.
Yeah.
And let's
Okay.
go back.
okay, and you teleport back, and you're back on the ship.
Back in
Nice.
the mansion, right?
No, you
'Cause
have
what's
your.
it's attuned
got-
to that dimension, right?
Oh, can you not go back now
Nope.
that you've gotten a rest? Okay.
Nope. I can't
I'll
because I can only go
teleport.
2. I can take us back to the temple.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't know that's how that worked. I thought, oh, full rest. I won't even have to use my spell. All right, I'll use my spell to take us back to the Magnificent Mansion.
Okay.
And then I'll run outside because I didn't think we were going to take a 4-hour hike to the docks. And I'll be like, I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
You head out, and the orcs are hard at work.
Oh, wait,
Um,
does the bear want to come with me?
Maris,
Maris wanna come
Maris is just hanging out in the mansion.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll just leave without her.
She's just taking it easy.
Nice.
Probably wants to see Tova anyway.
Yeah, I'll take off. I should be back before Tova.
Oh, you mean go with you to there? No, yeah, she wants to stay with.
Stay there.
Okay, and you're going to Pluma?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're flying there.
As
Yeah. See
what's
this Phoenix.
report, Chin?
He says, oh, well, we've got a few things done.
Show them all your material you got. Jeez.
Look.
He says, that'll help. Good job.
All right.
He looks over at Shiro. Good job, Captain.
Good job, Kevin. He didn't have anything to do with it.
He offers
I headed
you.
him.
He offers you the captain's stick back, your Nadachi.
Yeah, I'll
The
take it.
Captain stick.
The
It's like
captain.
The captain's stick.
Yeah.
I'll take it back. Good work.
And you can see
Keep at it.
they're getting some things done. The deck's getting cleaned up. The deck is there, scrubbing the scorch marks off the deck. Cook was in there making some dinner, but all the orcs are hard at work getting the masts up and getting the sails sewn.
Since I'm not there anyways, I'll be right back.
I think we can all agree that Cook is the most hard working on the ship.
Cook,
The cook? Yeah.
she's happy about having a whole mansion to work in.
Who is oh crap. What was the monkey's name?
Pete.
Pete.
All right,
I would like to
I forgot
ask
to add that
the-
to Pete. Is also Jack's Jack, Volder and Pete, inseparable duo.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I need,
ask the mansion program.
Okay, one of the butlers in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know Pete? A monkey?
Yeah. Little Pete.
Do you know where little Pete is?
No.
But he's been here before.
Yeah. He was in here for a day or two.
How long ago?
Ooh, it's been a long time. Been a long time.
All right. Thank you. All right. Looks like we are sailing.
Okay. It's just a long, slow sail as you guys make it over to Bellwater. Eric is going back to Pluma, right?
Right.
Can you hear me, Eric?
I bet that he can, but he doesn't have his headset. He's
He might
using a
be-
microphone.
Oh, is he in the bathroom?
Can you hear us, Eric? He's relaxing for you.
We're gonna advance you guys. We'll come back to him. You guys are gonna advance a few days. If there's anything you want to do in this time, feel free to do it. But you've got 5 days. I do need, however, a navigator roll. Give me some ship type rolls, whatever you want to do to try to assist in the sailing of this thing as best you can. The ink pot is tugging you, but if anything you can do to lighten the load.
Aren't we still repairing it?
Sort of skill challenge style, yeah.
Okay.
Can I make perception checks from the crow's nest?
Yeah.
To make sure we're not running into any reefs or anything?
Sure.
What board are we on?
We're not really using one. I think I have. Don't I have the ship in here?
Briny ship, I think, is something like that.
Briny
Briny
Babe.
ship.
We'll just go to.
Our tokens are on the Briny Bay ship.
Tokens. What tokens?
Briny Bay.
Ship. Where's that one?
I'm
At?
back temporarily.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Perfect. Actually,
Okay, so perception.
yeah. No more rain. The rain. You guys have left the rain. Hmm.
20.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
Anybody else going to assist in trying to ease this course in any way you can? Inkpot is just tugging you guys along, but the heavier your load, the slower it's going to be.
Yeah, I'll be working whatever I need to do to try to help.
Get them sails fixed.
Yeah, same. I mean,
You gotta help the sails.
Make something up.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me some dex checks then if you're gonna help
okay.
sew.
With sales? Okay.
I'll help with the deck.
Cleaning it up.
Yep, I'll clean it up.
Natural 1. Awesome.
Right, nice.
You
So
said Dex?
two sails together, and now they don't work.
Shiro's
Ken's
over there,
easy
and he's
doing
like
that.
sewing.
You
You
probably shouldn't.
can see Chin kind of giving you some looks. He doesn't want to say anything, but you kind of get the idea after a few attempts at sewing something that he gives you some non-destructive work. You know, just like line these up for me. Hand me that cloth. The menial tasks.
Yeah. After a little bit, I'll just go up to the helm and start ordering people, kind of like a little
You
embarrassed.
pointing
Like,
at
Do
stuff.
that thing.
I'm like,
You know what,
yeah, go cook something. Come on.
You're doing excellent work.
You're doing excellent work.
All right, one from you, Francisco.
I'm not on the board.
Well, why don't you get there?
I tried.
There you go.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right. Let's see.
Hello, lifeless lettuce.
20.
You're still there. I'm sure
20,
that
okay.
message is old.
So between the two successful ones, you got some sales. You're helping them out, getting those up, getting them up a little bit quicker. You guys will be able to make it in 6 days.
Nice.
Finn, you make it
Yes.
to Pluma. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Well, I told her I would come back so that I could wait and see this phoenix get
Okay,
born.
you're just waiting that out.
I'm just waiting that out.
So, zoom past 6 days. It's an uneventful sail around these islands. You can look out as you're making your way out. It's pretty empty. You can see the occasional shipwreck. You can see a lot of islands around here. It's certainly an archipelago. And you sail past a couple of other sizable islands that have ports on them. But you make your way to Bellwater, and you arrive at. Let me pull it up here. I have this one. And you can see from coming in, it's a little dark. Dusk is when you're coming in. Because that's the best time for everything. There you go.
Isn't it?
Um,
It's the magic hour.
it's kind of a tiny island. There's not much to it.
Look at that.
And it's
Error.
even from a distance, it's pretty
Huh.
run down. You can see there's a couple just like shipwrecks in the port. There's not much. There's a couple little shacks on the island, and you can see there's one sizable place The only lights you really see on is a couple lights in the center of where the port is, and a small hill has another small light on it. Can't quite
Man,
tell what
these
that's.
fishing props, did they add these? These look
What
really nice.
what board did you take us to? I got an error. It wouldn't take me.
It's called. I think it's a very
Oh,
one of
there
the
we
first
go.
ones.
Now it went. That's weird.
It's very very run down though. You guys can tell that you're in the bad part of town. You got there's broken ships out there. You can see it's quiet, it's dark, and it's just run down. There's not a lot of activity around here. It's pretty quiet. From what you gathered before, this is a goblin port. And
this is Bellwater?
Yeah. And you know that Tarney wasn't a fan of this place.
We weren't really going for directly the city. We were gonna kind of like look at the islands, like the
Yeah. Well, just tell him to
Archipelago.
drag us around it while I do scans for Tova.
Give me some perception checks. Do you want to stop in the ports? Last time you heard there's a lot of islands around here.
Can you send her a message, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Sure,
I'm not
here.
there. What am I talking about? But you should send her, caw-caw. Send her a message and have her like light a fire on the island. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell them to take us around the ship, and I will cast sending.
Okay.
Tova.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta find it so I can click it.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Okay, so send a message to Tova. Hello. We are at the island. Can you make something we can see so we can find you better? This is Victor.
She's that's not 4 words. That's one.
You're running out of words.
I can try to put some rocks out, pile some rocks.
He's a wizard, right?
I don't have my cantrips. Pretty exhausted. It's a small island, very rocky.
Very rocky. I'll put some rocks.
I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't gonna say anything. I could pile some rocks out on the giant rock I'm on. Thanks.
He said,
Okay.
he says,
Let's start looking. Everyone keep an eye out. You said
Small
perception
island.
check?
Do you happen to have you used locate object before?
Do I have that? I have locate creature. Actually. So yeah, I will. I mean,
She's a
are we
creature.
even 1,000 feet to the shore, or are we further out than that?
So where Bellwater is a small little island,
Mm-hmm.
and as you guys were sailing in here, there's a lot of small little islands.
Are we like sailing within 1,000 feet of any of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will cast
1,000
locate
feet's a long way.
creature.
1,000 feet. About, what? 3 football fields?
That's 1,000 feet is yes.
No,
yeah,
is that-
about 3.
Yeah. So
Little over 3.
no, 1 football field, right? No, yeah,
That's
3.
100 yards,
Three,
which would be
right.
300 feet, and then plus the end zones is another.
So yeah, you're not like at one time maybe 2 of them, maybe 2 islands within 1,000 feet. That's pretty.
Okay, so
pretty
I will
close.
keep locate creature up for the full hour, and I will
Okay.
also just be visually looking.
Yeah, I'll be looking.
Okay.
I'll go up in the crow's nest.
Okay, give me perception, both of you.
14 for me. Holy
32.
cow.
Holy
That's pretty
Damn.
good.
His perception's pretty balls. He's
yeah.
got laser eyes.
All right. Sheesh.
Victor's like, I see
What?
something, and we're like, what? The ocean?
He's like, there's a fly on that leaf on that island over there.
What'd you
Looks
get?
exotic.
I got a 32.
32. So it's getting dark. So you're
That
having
was
sad about that.
I that was the sigh of that's way too high. How
So
can I
you-
not give him exactly where it is?
You're starting to have a little bit of trouble seeing some things. It's starting to get a little dark. But Victor, however, is like,
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
fine with
problem.
me. I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't see anything that stands out. You don't see any people on any islands. You do notice, however, a disturbance in the water. A large something is swimming out, a ways out there, towards where these islands are. So if Bellwater is kind of on like the eastern side of all this little collection of islands, and out there in the west, there is something large swimming in the water.
oh.
But no Tova yet.
Something large, Nessie-like, I suppose.
Great. But yeah, still no Tova yet. No
Mm-mm.
pings from the
Mm-mm.
1,000 feet.
Mm-mm.
I will yell at Shiro up in the crow's nest, or from wherever I am. Shiro,
I don't see anything.
trust me, it's there. It's big and it's coming this way.
What is it?
Do I know exactly what it is, other than just big and in the water?
Give me a nature check.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the one thing I'm not good at.
Good thing we
Let's
got
see, I
all of
can
our
talk to
stuff
it.
back.
Oh, 17. That's not terrible.
It looks like maybe a big snake.
Giant serpent. How big?
About the size of your ship.
Very big serpent.
Jeez.
And it's headed like straight for us.
No, it's not going for you. It's just you can see it out there. There's a big collection of islands, and there's that snake thing sort of swimming around in that area.
Oh, it doesn't seem to. Is it just like?
It seems to be just sort of hanging out in its
Okay,
its area.
it's up there. We maybe don't
It's
want
a
to go
long
that
way out, but you manage to see it because you got that eagle eye.
I'm gonna yell down to Victor. You know, Victor, we used to have this guy named Rook, and he had a bird. And that would
He
have
had
made
a
this
bird.
real easy.
I'm as good as any bird.
Your eyes suck, Victor. No. Can't
If
see
only you
crap.
had the fly spell, Victor.
Oh, Lord.
If only we had a sorcerer on board.
I'll be
Jeez.
there soon.
Maybe even with the bird.
Yeah, I might even. I could just turn you into a bird. I'll be back again.
So yeah, we probably don't want to go that way.
What if she's there?
There are other islands we could check first.
There's a lot. Yeah, you got to figure.
maybe check
There's a
that one
few
last.
dozen little
Yeah,
islands out
let's check.
here.
Let's check a couple other
Um,
ones and
You're quickly
Actually,
losing.
I will. I'll
quickly
send
losing
another
light.
message to Tova.
Okay.
So let me cast it. Hey, it's me again. Did you happen to crash because of a giant snake? Or, any other information would be good. Thanks.
No snake. Goblins. And does she have a limit on her words too?
25.
Okay. Human and a bug thing attacked and threw me in the ocean. I swam here. There was a shipwreck I passed before I passed out. Washed up here.
Have I seen any shipwrecks?
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
Okay.
I have a feeling I have to go through
If she
that.
has any
serpent.
words left, come quickly.
Nope, that got cut off. I didn't catch that.
I guess.
Okay. Well. She says no to the snake, but don't know. Snake could have left.
Also, snake is very hard to see. We caught it just like a ripple in the water.
From how far away?
It was a good 1,000 feet.
I can locate creature on the snake. uh, so yeah, I'll tell Shiro all that and let him decide. You have the information I have, Captain.
Maybe the giant snake, took down a ship.
Possible.
I feel like we need to go to this snake. At least around it.
I feel like
Do
God
it.
tells us that we want to fight that thing to find our thing. It's up to you, Captain.
Let's get a little closer to the snake, and maybe you'll pick up something with your locate creature,
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
How does the
That's my vote.
ink
Yeah.
pot? It's not a democracy or a captain. How does the ink pot look?
It's pretty rough.
Have they been making repairs?
The problem is what's broken is the gun and the deck. The engine's fine. So
Have they not been able to repair any of their weapons?
no. They got it. Well, yeah, none of the weapons on deck. They've got a couple crossbows at work, but the
How's our ship now? Can we be not towed anymore?
yeah, Chin tells you that if you want to set free, you can. It's just gonna be
I don't
slow
want to
going.
Oh,
I don't want to set free. I want to have the ink pot as a cannon fodder, but just want to know if we can survive without them. All right, Captain. You give the order.
Let's get a little closer. See what we can see.
All right.
Look for rocks on the island of rocks.
You got it.
The ink pot slows and does not get closer to that snake.
What they
Oh,
didn't
they
see
saw
it.
it.
Let me have a talk with their guy. Is Topside Terry looking out for them? Because I know he can't see as well as I can. They just okay.
They move in a little closer because you yell at them to go closer, but then they slow down.
What are y'all doing? Let's go.
All quiet.
uh-oh.
No one's on deck of the gnome ship. They've gone under.
Uh-oh. They know what this is.
Oh. No.
Smells fishy.
Should I run over and see what's wrong?
Have they gotten any new information from looking around or locate object or creature?
They're looking towards that island, maybe.
Give me
See
another,
anything?
another perception check. From right here, you can see like 5 islands.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
19 for me.
I think David's frozen.
23.
Oh, David is frozen.
He just froze.
No, he's just very still.
It's just very still.
You don't see anything new. Nothing stands out.
Okay. And no pings from
Mm-mm.
locate creature.
Mm.
All right. Nothing new, Shiro.
Yikes.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. Let's explore around, and then if we have to come back, we'll come back.
Okay.
I don't want to risk it without Finn being here, unless we have to.
A wise plan.
How do you communicate this with the ink pot? You just shouting at them.
Yeah.
They engines kick back on and they start backing away. And they start making their way south.
Downtown.
You guys are going west. They're going south now, which is kind of behind the Bellwater Island.
I'm just gonna keep scanning.
Mm-hmm.
Roll again.
I'll try to keep an eye on the snake area as well.
Okay.
Just look over there and see if there's anything different.
Ooh, that's even better than last. 21.
18. Ugh.
You rolled a 3 and almost had as much as
You lost sight of the snake
Okay.
as you sailed behind an island. Still nothing. The hatch of the ink pot opens up, and you see Terry pop out very cautiously. Step out,
Terry.
and he's shouting and says, "Captain wants to go to Bellwater.
What?
Captain wants to go," and he points at the island you guys are passing behind. "Go to Bellwater."
Why do we need to? What's up?
Dangerous waters.
What's in here? What's that snake?
Name's Iga. It is Iga's land. Not gnome land. Terry's shaking. He's terrified. You don't know if it's because he's scared of Iga or if he's scared of you.
Give me a little bit. I have an idea. We'll see if it works, and if not, we'll go to Bell Bottoms until the morning. We can see. Whatever. Bellwater. Sorry, my bad. We'll go to Bell Bottoms.
That's a perfect
We're gonna
name.
get some.
That's the perfect name for a port. Bell Bottoms.
Everyone's walking around with big old pants.
I'm gonna like try to fashion a torch, a fire, and I'm gonna go back up to the crow's nest and light it.
Okay.
Victor, maybe see if Tova can see fire. And
Okay.
out somewhere and get a direction.
I will send one more message. Tova, it's Victor. Do you see our ship? We lit a torch on top to make it easier. We are still looking, but haven't found you.
You still haven't found her?
16, 17 is pretty good though.
What I missed.
That's
Did
why
I
I
miss anything?
wasn't grabbing my dice for me. Is it... No. Dark. Real dark.
It'd be really easy to
Let's
see
see
a
it
torch
easy.
then.
I think we're on the wrong
Do you have
side.
do you have like a light spell?
I do, I think. No, I don't. I have my the little dagger.
Can you send another message, Victor?
I mean, I can send more. It's just
Okay.
more costly.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands
Magic
and
missile?
just
Oh,
shoot
okay.
it into the air. Ask her if she saw that. Tell her. Well, I don't know. Keep an eye out.
It only goes 18
Keep
feet
it
up,
up.
doesn't it?
Casting sending at 4th level. We are sending fire into the sky. Tell us if you see it.
I see it.
Oh.
I think. Come. You're a long way off. I don't know
Well.
what direction.
She could see it, but she doesn't know her directions.
You rolled a nat 20. I thought.
Which way did the sun rise?
Says-
you must know.
Go towards the moon.
Oh.
Towards the moon.
Due,
I didn't hear that, but
due west.
man, it's like I haven't played D&D in like 2 months.
The moon is setting west of you. Maybe it's rising. What kind of moon we got today? If it's new moon, we have to redo it. How many phases of a moon are there? There's new. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. You want me to
The
Google it
higher
real
the
quick
number,
for you?
the fuller it is. It's a crescent. You got a crescent moon. It's setting.
Okay, you can see it. That works in canon because she said it was real dark, so
Oh,
can't
sure.
be full.
Real dark.
It's just a dim moon.
All right.
Hey,
She said to
Terry, go towards the moon.
Terry.
He's the one
Topside
pulling us.
Terry. He's
Oh.
our liaison.
Oh yeah, you're right. Topside Terry.
He looks back and he says, "No, Eagle is over there. We
So
can't.
is Tova.
What?
What's over there?
No, Iga over there.
What is Iga? Tell me about the Iga quickly.
Quick.
Iga lives over here and eats things, ships.
I'll eat
Chips.
Iga. Just go over there.
Everything eats things.
I'll try to intimidate him.
You want me
Okay.
to? You could send me a message, and
I'll
I could.
eat Iga. Are you scared now?
Yikes.
Come
Ugh.
on.
I
Plus
could
3,
fly,
14.
He says, "No, Iga too big."
Ah.
Big.
You can detach, but it is dangerous.
What's going on with me? Is that Phoenix born? It's been like 6 days. She said a week.
How many days are in your week?
8 days a week.
She said 1 to 2 weeks.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn. And if I leave, I can't come back. I could just fly over there and get her.
You don't even know what's going on.
I know, but I'm saying I could do that. You could send me a message, say, and I could be like, oh.
Ah, dude, we're out.
We're running out of messages.
I could just get up and leave. What am I doing? I'm not really playing D&D. I'm just
like
sitting on
hanging out.
camera. Yeah. drinking my Topo Chico.
Oh man, I got some Topo Chico the other day, and I was like, "Oh, Eric really likes this stuff. Let's see how it is." Ugh, it's vile.
Not good at all. Yeah, it's
Man.
awful.
Nasty.
I
good.
drink. I only drink this stuff now, which is Topo Chico with lime.
David,
which
you,
is
you
a
there,
lot better.
David?
It's okay.
My camera wouldn't load.
It's still not
I see
loading.
that.
Still not loading.
Here's the thing. It's not about the flavor. It's about the fizz.
No, I don't buy drinks because there's no flavor, unless it's water, because I guess water has no flavor.
Mm,
I'm gonna ask
About the
Terry:
fizz.
Is Iga a beast or something else?
Fish?
I don't know. Monster?
You're not
Monster.
very helpful right now, Terry.
Sea worm?
Let's kill
it's
it.
like the thing from Doom.
Do I know? Does
just
that ring any?
in
Does
a
that
road.
jog any memory of
kill
me? Do I know what this is?
With your nature check,
Would that be a history check or
The
a
way-
nature check?
I'll describe it for everyone else. Does anyone else on the ship know what it is?
what's his name?
I-
Patch speaks
between
up
you.
and he's like, "Oh yeah, Iga. He's just sewing some sheets. Like, oh, you stay away from Iga.
Tell me more
Iga
about the Iga,
owns-
please. We're going to
owns
have to
these
go to
seas.
Iga.
Did we have to go back towards the snake if we go towards the moon?
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Just
I told
detach
you.
us. We'll go by ourselves. We need to go.
What about? Okay, no, I'm not there.
No, okay. He whips out a knife. He starts sawing at it. He cuts you loose. And
Let's do it.
as soon as it's loose, he taps on the deck. Smoke starts billowing out the back, and it starts taking off.
They're gone.
Inkpot is.
You mean they were
sticking.
in slow mode the whole time?
They'd stopped to discuss Iga.
Gotcha.
Contributing to climate change. What? I don't
This
have.
is magic. There's no climate change.
I
Don't
mean, I
ruin
can try.
my D&D world
If
with
it is a
real-world
beast, I could
problems.
talk to Iga, but otherwise, I don't have any ideas.
We need that-
Hopefully
you need that
the big
awaken
snake
spell.
stays away. Let's try to get over there. Can we go like a roundabout way?
Sure.
To like circumvent going next to the big snake?
You can't. You just know she's west of there. You don't know exactly how far around you need to go.
Yeah.
And David,
Should
try
I-
turn your camera back off and on again, like in Discord.
Should I contact Finn?
Maybe try to leave in Discord and come back.
Yeah, we can tell him what's going on.
All right, running out of spells, but here we go.
Let's do it.
I will send a spell. Sending to Finn. Finn, it's me. We might die soon. Just wanted to say hello.
I love you.
It was a great
It
adventure.
was a great adventure.
I think we found Tova, but there is a big snake between us. Bye.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so wait, how many words do I get to respond with?
25.
That's like 10 words right there already. How many words do I?
Wait, how many words do I get to
Oh,
Finn is an idiot.
I'm looking at Victor, and Victor's going,
He's wasting all his words.
He's wasting all his words. Do you need me to come back to get Tova, or are you going to sail over the snake and fight it.
I just look at Shiro and goes, I thought that the urgency was there in my voice. Did you hear it? I thought it was urgency.
I thought it was pretty urgent. What do you say?
I thought it comes through in like a. Does it not? Does it actually come through in your voice? I thought it came through in like a monotone. Like I just get.
No, it comes through in my voice.
Oh,
How weird would that be? You just like you're sitting there and you're going, "Hey, this is Victor." I'm just
like Morse code. Dee, 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 dee. And I'm like, oh dang,
that's a lot of beeps.
exclamation point. Dee, 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 dee.
That's more than 25 beeps. What is wrong with this?
I'll ask Pluma here. Pluma, listen. How much longer is this gonna be? Because apparently they're about to have to fight or not fight if I show up a big giant snake in the water.
Oh, very, very soon
That's
now.
what Iga is.
And she tells you to put your hand on it, and it's like scalding hot.
Okay.
And she says, "Any day." I believe I said 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh no.
There's no way for me to get back. Oh wait, I need to read that spell before I. Let me read a spell before I decide what I'm going to do here. Figure. I say, give me a second. That's my last 4 words.
He said he's coming in a second. That's all I heard.
And I tell you what, man, we'd be on a roll, but we'd have to sit here and just read rules all the time.
I know. I do, yeah. I know. Dang. I only got to use this spell 1 time.
Hey, David, try closing Discord and open it back up again. It's like something else is using your camera. Oh.
But ding.
Did you close it all the way out? David?
Uh-oh. David!
David's
David!
gone. Okay, so
Come back!
did we talk about this? Using plane shift to get to a general location?
Yeah.
On the same plane of existence? Is that possible?
It's you're gonna have a few mile radius.
Okay.
So you can't use it to like jump onto the ship.
Well, I know I can't use it to jump on the ship. I have to be
General
like,
vicinity.
general vicinity.
Same thing with the island. To get back to Pluma, you might just end up a few miles out.
Well, the Pluma,
Yeah.
the island is miles wide, right? Or a mile wide, so I would end up somewhere on the island. But
Maybe.
with the ship, I would end up.
With the ship, you end up in the mansion
With the
Is
ship,
there-
I end up in the mansion, right?
because you've attuned it to that.
But to go back to the island,
It'll be on a roll. So if you roll bad, you'll be out in the ocean somewhere.
but I could fly. I could fly back probably pretty easily. If it's
depends
only
on
a
how far
mile,
you are
if it's
and
only
how
a
many
mile
fly
radius, I
spells
can-
you got.
No, it's a few mile radius.
Oh, it's a.
I'm giving you
says if I
general vicinity of.
Oh,
What does it
okay.
say specifically? 1 mile.
It
No,
says
it doesn't say at all. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can specify a target destination in general terms, such as the city of brass on the elemental plane or fire of palace. Says you appear near that destination. If you are trying to reach the city of brass, for example, you might arrive in its street of steel before the gate. So you'd end up outside of it or
Oh,
somewhere
so a little
nearby.
bit.
Okay. So,
so if you
we'll
roll poorly,
we'll say a 10-mile radius. You roll a d20
Oh,
or
jeez.
roll a d10, and that's how many miles away you are. Well, d20 is better because if you roll 20, you're on the dot.
Wow.
It'll be a
That's
9 mile. So a 1920 put you in Pluma's house.
Is there a
That
teleportation
seems fair.
circle on this island?
You asking Pluma?
Yeah.
He says no. This island is hidden away.
plus you'd also have to get another attuned fork if you don't have one.
Oh, yeah, dang it. I forgot about the tune fork. Okay. Couple of days. I think I can do it. I'll go back to the ship. I'll be back again. And
Okay.
I'll go back to the ship.
Wink. You're in the mansion.
All right. I walk out on deck. I'm like, All right. So what's
Oh,
the plan
hey, you're here. Cool.
I'm here. Yeah, temporarily.
Hey, over there.
Cool.
It's gonna be very hard to get back to that island, but I'm not gonna let her die after all this. So what do we need to do?
Fly towards the moon.
Oh, okay.
Or you can like
Just up in the air.
or do
It
do
just
this.
starts-
Turn me into another bird again, and you can ride on my back. That way I can get, or Victor can ride on my back because he can see really well, and then I'll get advantage, and we can find, or you can turn into a bird, and you can get advantage and fly over there and find her.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that. I could turn into a big old bird, and then Captain Eagle Eyes can sit on top of my. Wait, I'd be turning into a giant eagle. I'd have good vision. Anyways.
Yeah, but not as good.
Is it good? Do the eagles have night vision? It's dark.
I don't know.
I think owls. You can be a giant owl,
Owls,
and they
yeah,
have
giant
dark
owls.
vision.
Got it, yeah.
Apparently, dark vision's pretty lame. I watched
Yeah,
that
now,
video.
if
you
it, is
posted.
it actually dark now? Like
Yeah.
past dusk?
Yeah.
So I will be rolling with disadvantage then.
Right. Yeah, Francisco, I don't think I showed that with you. Your
What?
passive perception traits or rolls, or not rolls, but passive perception stuff. What's it? -5 is if you're
Just for disadvantage.
dark. Yeah, and +5 if you've got advantage on it. So
Oh, okay.
dark vision isn't as cool as
As we all thought it was.
as we make it out to be. Yeah.
Okay.
You can make a human without feeling so
So yeah, it
bad.
helps you out a little bit.
I mean, yeah.
What, you can't see in this
that's-
pitch black room?
like,
What's
what?
wrong with you? Garbage. Yeah, I mean, I can fly him towards the moon, I guess. Yeah, sure. We have a light
Fly towards the moon.
the moon. Do we have a light spell? Do you have light?
I have my dagger that lights up faintly, but that's it.
Lights up faintly.
Just take
Yeah.
a torch and
Just
light it
do
on
we have
fire.
one?
Do we have anything in the magic building that will help us? Is there anything in there that
Anything you take
lights
out,
up?
if it's
I'm gonna
made
go
in the
get a
magic
piece of
building,
cloth.
It can't come out. There's torches
And-
on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
If
just
you
take
need
a
a
torch.
torch, there's torches there.
Okay. Take a torch. I'll turn into a giant owl. I don't even need to. I could just do fly, but whatever. I'll turn into a giant owl. No, I'll use fly. That's a lower level spell.
Can you fly for an hour?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
Dang it, you're right. Okay,
10 minutes
I'll
is
turn
gonna get
It's
into
better to have
far.
2 sets of eyes anyway, in case someone.
I'll turn into a giant
Yeah,
owl,
better.
and me and Victor can head over there.
Okay, got a torch.
Off you go. It's hot under there. That torch is burning your wings.
Dang.
What's your
can
passive
sit on
perception?
top.
You probably don't even need to roll this if you've got. Well, what is it anyway?
Mine's 25, so with disadvantage it'd be 20.
So yeah, it's
Dang.
you
Wow.
fly over. You do catch the swirls of that thing, and you can kind of get an idea from seeing down below. It's big. You can see the ripples of the water, and this
Ooh,
thing's
it's big.
swimming around. It looks like a big snake, big sandworm, but in the water.
Yeah, Dune. That's what I said.
Did you watch that trailer yet?
Yes, I did.
I might have I might have watched that while I was preparing for this.
In that
Does it
case,
look
stay away.
pretty good?
Dune?
I mean,
Dune looks pretty good. I mean, it
We
looks
all
like-
hope it's good.
We all hope it's. Yeah, that's what it is.
Jason,
It's like-
Jason Momoa said there's a director's cut that's 5 hours long, and he wants them to release that one.
Isn't
It's
there
like
a
Lord
fi-
of the
isn't there a 5 hour of the original one? Or is it? It's 6 hours. There's a 2, a 4, and a 6 hour version.
Except the original one's kind of crap.
That was kind
It's got Patrick,
I've never seen it, so I
Patrick
don't
Stewart
know.
in it, and Sting.
Nothing like watching 5
Insane.
hours of a crappy movie instead of 2 hours of a crappy movie. Wow, this movie was so garbage. I want to watch it for 5 hours.
So
Maybe
you
it'll give it more
you fly.
context.
You figure you're flying for probably about what do you move 60 feet a second or 60 feet a turn?
A second? Yeah, dude. I'm
Second.
booking over that one.
Is it 60 or is it 80?
Holding on.
It's 60 foot per action. So
Okay,
Is
so
that for
100
an
around.
owl?
So yeah, you
I thought owls were a little slower.
Nope, giant owl. Got the
I think
stats
eagles
right
are
here.
80 or something. You make it about and you're going. It's probably about 20 minutes, and you're actively looking. And
Yeah, I have 120 feet of dark sight with a passive perception of 15.
There's a lot of islands out here. Give me a perception. That's how we'll decide how long it takes to get to actually, because you're gonna be swooping by these islands. You think you get
Am I getting
advantage?
any direction from the guy below me?
Both of you can. do this.
What? My dice just disappeared when I tried to do it.
Yeah, I might have been doing that too. Something
You rolled a 4.
Tailspire.
Did I? I didn't
And then
see
a
dice.
17.
Yeah, mine's not rolling either.
Oh, okay.
18. Disadvantage is
Even if I
18.
rolled a 4, that's still a 19.
Okay, so you're probably going on 30 minutes. You kind of scan and buy some islands. Nothing. You see one that has like a little hut on it that stands out. A couple torches that are sitting outside look like they're ever burning because they're not putting any. They're sort of sitting by some dry things, and you can tell they're not lighting things up. Little hovel. And then eventually you find a little rocky island with a small
pile of
little
rocks.
beach on it. There's a pile of rocks there.
The pile.
And,
see it.
and
the
you
pile.
see a very weak and feeble looking Tova laying on the beach.
Hey,
Wow.
I come and land majestically next to her.
You
I drop him on the beach, then land.
You
majestically.
startle her, and you can tell she is very, very weak. You figure she's about one death save away from
Oh Lord.
the
Oh,
end.
she's unconscious?
She's conscious, but she's
Okay.
exhausted.
I say, hoot, heal her up, hoot.
Yeah, I'll give her a cure wounds just to get her going.
She kind of looks at you, kind of delirious, and you give her a cure, and that throws a little bit of
7 hit
zip
points.
back into her, but she's still like out of it. And she sees you, and she's not quite sure if you're real or not, but she slowly gets up, makes her way over to you, and she reaches into her robe, which is all kind of torn up and nasty looking, and she grabs out this rolled up piece of parchment. And she's, I think I might have found her. And she unravels it, and it's one of those flyers that has Mauler on it.
Oh.
The
She's-
barbarian fight.
It's okay.
The arena fight. It's just, I think maybe it's her.
You might be right. Let's go.
Let's go.
You could just tell
Yes.
her, Victor. I'm a bird, so I can't say anything. And I don't want to
She's on the
recast this
ship.
spell.
It is her. We found her. She's on the ship. Let's go. We don't know how much time do we have left for polymorph.
It took us 30 minutes to get here.
It'll take us less time to get
It'll
back.
take you about
Okay.
15 to get back if you're going straight
Let's
there.
go.
Yeah,
Before
let's
he's
go.
not a bird anymore.
She reaches out. You grab her.
All right, sweet.
You
I grab her. Let's
Swoop
go.
on back.
You ain't nothing.
Are you looking for the sandworm?
Well, I'll look
I'm
down
keeping
as
an
I
eye
go.
out for
Okay, it's just swimming by you. You catch it again. You make it to
Never
the
Are
ship,
you looking for it?
and you
What
set her
should I
down,
do?
and she kind of rubs her eyes and looks around. She's a Yuan-Ti, by the way. If you've forgotten who she is,
I'll turn back into a person at this point.
Yeah, I'll be down there.
and she's
What's
looking.
she-
She's where is she?
I'll take her into
Come
the
on.
mansion where she can eat and get whatever she needs.
She goes in and she sees Maris in grizzly bear form, and she gives her a big ole bear hug.
A bear
Oh,
hug!
no.
Tears strolling down. What a reunion!
Wow.
And they just
You know what we should have done?
sit together, and Tova does most of the talking.
We should have asked Thuria if there was any magic she knew to turn her back into a person instead of being a bear.
I mean, we
Does-
can go back.
Does Maris understand Tova?
She seems to be. She's
Okay, I'll just drop in. If you need an interpreter, I can talk to her.
I can
Um,
also turn her into an eagle that understands for a little while.
the problem that Maris was having before was that she had that stuff over her ears, so she
Yeah,
couldn't really
she
understand.
can understand.
She
speech,
understands, she just
can't
can't speak.
communicate back.
Hmm.
I'm gonna come in with a bucket and a sponge and just set it down and go. I mean, you're dirty here. Take that.
I can ask the
Just whenever,
I
you
can-
know, we try
I
to
can
keep it
ask them.
tidy.
I can ask the mansion staff to help her out.
You see
right?
you see the butlers and the staff of the Magnificent Mansion just like shaking their heads. Like,
Yeah.
I just cleaned that spot.
Just clean this.
And
I'll,
Everywhere.
Yeah,
David-
I'll just tell the.
David,
Rough,
can you
of
hear
course.
us? Make sure David can
Yeah, I
hear.
can hear you guys.
Okay.
David.
I'll tell all the. Well, I guess I'd have to walk out and turn into him and come back, but I'll get them to just do the thing. You help her out, anything she needs, food and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
The
they start
mansion has food and everything.
bringing her that, and they start taking care of her.
Nice.
And she's telling Maris about. You hear her talking about how she was looking for Maris, and then she found the flyer, and she heard word of some pirates had taken, and pirates took Lenzaris, and that whole how they got separated. They got same time they both got taken away. And she heard words of a sea witch out there and these orc pirates. And then she saw the thing about the arena and thought, maybe there's a bear. Doesn't look like you, but maybe. And then she got captured by some goblins, a ship full of goblins. And then there was like an adventuring party on there also. They didn't say anything. They just took her ship, threw her overboard, or sailed her out and then threw her overboard, beat her up a little bit. And then she sort of hung out there. She didn't know how long she's been there.
Wow.
It's been a while because we talked to her, or we didn't talk to her. Last time we talked to her before this was she was in a boat.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Mark that off the old
party.
quest list.
hey.
Tova
Ew.
rescued.
Bow, 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 bow.
Get another level.
Do we get a sound? Da, 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 dun, 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 da, da.
Well, now that we have Tovo, I think we should go to the city nearby and get our boat fixed.
Okay, I have to stick around
they may
for at
not
least.
be.
It might not be the
Tarny
best
was
idea.
not
right?
fond of this place, and this is Tarny's ship, so they might fire on us if we go too close.
We brought enough scraps back to fix the sails, right?
You can get everything about halfway patched at sea. We'll
Okay.
make that the rule. If
That's
you want to
fine.
get everything,
We changed the name of the boat, and we're not flying his flags. I'm sure.
he wasn't flying flags anyway.
I'm just
Uh-oh.
letting you know
It's
that
dealing with
this
the
boat
goblins.
might be recognized.
Why don't you ask Chin? Hey, Chin, why
Well,
didn't
yep.
Tarny? You know why Tarny didn't like this place?
Dirty goblins.
Oh, that's it. He's just like a goblin racist.
Well, you just gotta watch him. Sneaky. Stab you in the back.
Ah,
Always want more. Not fair.
that makes sense. Well, would you rather just we keep sailing to our location, or do you want to stop here and try to fix the ship?
Where are we going?
We can show him on a map, right? He knows. We told him where
Where
we're
are we going? We're
Yeah.
going to find.
You hear that in the DM voice too. Where were you going?
We're going to find. What's her name? Right?
You going to Siru?
Siru?
daughter.
Siru is way back up the other way, so it's he tells you in the ship in this condition, that's a long sail.
Yeah, we need to stop and fix the ship.
Okay.
He
Well,
says,
We can
"There's,
just stay on the ship, and if we run into any goblins, I'm sure we can handle it.
He said there's a couple ports. It's still gonna be a ways on the way.
if there's different ports that you think are better than this one that you'd rather go to, that's absolutely fine.
Depends on what kind of hurry you're in.
We're not in a super rush for this one. This was a time-sensitive thing, but getting to her is less time-sensitive. I mean, Third Maru's already done. It's gone.
There it is.
Suddenly,
Sorry, I'm not
We're
panic.
visited by a necromancer.
All right. If your first objective was to get the ship fixed before anything else, where would you go from this location?
Closest place is gonna be Bellwater here, but there's
All right.
Evercliff. They might have supplies.
How far is that?
In this condition, week,
That sounds not bad.
Huh.
Right?
couple
Everyone?
days if we were fixed.
How long? It's a week back to where we just came from, though, right?
Yeah, but we're getting towed.
Not in this condition.
Oh, I thought we got it like half fixed.
You were being pulled by the inkpot, which is moving you along, and you're going to be sailing pretty slow. Inkpot
Yeah.
was moving you slow, but it was moving you
Faster than
faster than
ship.
what your broken ship would sail.
What did we get these supplies for? Okay. Well,
to get us back to
Captain,
Uh, Do you think it'll be safe if we go to
Bellwater.
Bellwater? Golly,
Bell
I
bottoms.
keep want to say bell bottoms so bad.
Boots with the fur.
At this time, honestly, I was going bellhop.
Bellhop.
So it's switching.
They can bring
He
out
looks at
bags,
you.
right?
He looks at you, Captain, and he says, "Yeah, nothing's a problem for you, Captain."
All right, well, we're going to Bellwater then. Let's go. Let's get this
Okay.
thing fixed.
Okay, Captain. He starts shouting. Oh,
Get him
sorry.
fired up.
That's your job, Captain. You got the stick.
You know what? I'll bestow that honor upon you.
First mate
Get him
shit.
going, first mate.
Much obliged, Captain. He starts shouting. He's like, I get the sails raised and turn it around. And the island's like right there. So he's only
He
going.
starts shouting at people. I'm going to turn back to the group and just go.
You figure you'll be there in like 20 minutes.
Good thing we hired him.
So
All right.
you probably pull around into Bellwater. Nasty looking place, run down, ships broken all over the place. It's late. It's you figure it's probably around midnight.
we just gotta keep all goblins off the ship, and we'll be okay.
It's dark. There's 2 ports and 2 docks. I mean, and all quiet. You can. Jin tells you you can dock up there. It's deep enough that the Sarah's serenade will fit there.
Perfect. Let's do it.
And we can
Nice.
tie up and get it fixed.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Says if you can find the trust, we can use some help getting this patched up.
See what we can do.
You slowly roll your way into the dock, and all quiet. This thing is really shoddy looking dock. It's just sort of just barely hanging in there. But you tie it up, and you see a couple little shacks on the beach and in the jungly area there. It's a tiny little island, and there's one main building that has a little bit of noise coming from it, and you can see some lights coming from it. The only other thing of note, as I said before, there's a little light on a hill. Other than that, it's pretty quiet. And do you want to go on the island? You want to stay here and get fixed?
Do I see any people?
Mm-mm.
It's
Nothing?
nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's like
Let's sleep on the boat and we'll get up in
Yeah.
the morning.
I'll take a shift.
Who do you tell that? You
watch.
tell that to party or everyone?
I'll tell it to everyone.
Okay. Chin says, best keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll have people. I'll take the first watch. I'll go up in the crow's nest.
Maybe we take.
I'll take second.
2 people per shift, maybe.
do that. I mean, as long as we don't put the planks out or whatever, it's gonna be hard to get on the ship anyways, right?
I mean,
No.
we're tied off.
You're tied onto the dock.
Oh, we're tied off. How tall is the dock? You gotta have planks. It's a tall ship. Isn't it?
No, you're not in the big
Still,
ship.
like we know that people live here. I think we should have 2 people watching.
Oh, this isn't a big ship? I thought that was the whole thing. This is like a big old...
You got like what? A single mast on this thing?
I didn't know. This is Tarny. This is Tarny the BA pirate.
It's
ship.
not.
turn around.
It's just
I
a little.
don't know.
It's a little sloop. Nothing
Oh.
big about this thing.
Here, I thought it
It's
was
a
a nice
sloop,
ship.
and we're-
It's manned by like
yeah,
5
in my
people.
head, I was
Yeah.
thinking like a galleon.
No, no.
Yeah.
You got a little.
Like, yeah.
I was thinking at least a brigantine, freaking a
Jeez.
sloop.
You got a
Sea
sloop.
of Thieves,
And-
2 people can run that ship.
Sloop
I
is a
know.
pirate ship. That's what the pirates use. Sloops. They're quick. Then get away.
Brigantine, 2 sails. Give us the medium-sized ship at least.
You want a
be
medium-sized
tight
ship? You got to
fin.
find one of your own. There's a couple scrapped ones out here in dock if you want. You got to get them out of the water first.
Will it
Okay, I
run
will.
Ping pong
better
ball.
than our ship?
No.
No.
Because ours floats.
Yours has a magnificent mansion on it.
Yeah,
That's true.
that too. It has tons of space.
Okay. If you're gonna watch, give me watch order and
I'll
rolls.
take first watch with who's on.
I'll take the first one too.
The,
So perception
yeah.
check. At disadvantage still because it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Unless you want to light some things up.
I mean, it doesn't really help me looking outward. So
16 for me.
So
Are you first watch?
I can roll a 2 and get higher than you.
I will-
Is anybody with you? Shiro and
Uh,
Me
I'm
and
Good
doing-
precedent.
Victor
I'm
and
doing a
Kurt.
last watch.
okay.
So while we're out here, I'm going to talk to Shiro. Shiro,
Are you
How's it
in?
going,
Are you in the crow's nest
Are
with
we-
him?
just both looking out. So I think I rolled an 18 with a disadvantage.
Bones rolled an 8.
Are you staying up,
Oh, yeah,
Bones?
Bones doesn't have to sleep.
Yes, I don't have to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Sounded like a microwave going off just a second ago.
What?
So you two are. Where are you at, Bones? Where are you sleeping? Is everyone else in the mansion?
I'd assume so.
Were
If
you-
you're sleeping
Yeah,
in the mansion,
I'll-
I'm gonna sleep.
I'll just stay outside the whole time since I
Yeah.
don't have
On
to
deck
sleep.
or under?
On
Oh,
deck.
yeah, you don't have to sleep. You can just stay up all the time.
And what was? Let me see. I think I have it here.
He can just lock his bony knees and stand there forever.
So, you guys having a chat?
Shiro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you still on board with taking down all the walls from all the different realms?
He says, I saw this TV show.
Whoever's ready for you.
I don't know. That's a lot. It's a little over my head.
It is, but we keep giving eyes to Bevel, and that's what he plans to do with them, right?
Yeah, I think so. But how many does he need?
I don't know.
She. If she needs
Uh,
all of them,
I'm still against.
Francisco, is that you, Mr. Staticky?
Be-
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
static.
Is it?
there has to be a reason why they were punished.
Hello?
But giving
Good.
her 2 eyes, I don't think really. I'm sure there's a plenty. What it sounds like.
If this is what we are doing, then to ensure some sort of peace afterwards, there's going to be at least one final battle.
The ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny.
Yes. Going to be an ultimate showdown. Is that what we want?
Yeah, there's so many ultimate showdowns that could happen. I don't know. I don't know what side to be on. We've been on so many sides, it's unbelievable. I mean, we've been to hell multiple times.
So I've heard. When
We all died and came back.
sounds unpleasant.
I feel like there's times where I feel like my fight ended then, and I should just thank my lucky stars I'm back and go live a life. But then there's how do you walk away from world-ending oblivion that could possibly happen?
Do you still want to see your family? Is that still the reason you are considering it?
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't think that they would want that. I know they would want to be with me, but unless the circumstances is just pure heaven for everyone, how do we know that's going to happen? I just don't know. It's so uncertain. We don't have the information we have on it is God's tried to stop them from doing it, which is very, very concerning from what we're doing.
I was originally quite against the idea.
The initial idea of being with my family again seemed pretty incredible, especially knowing that when I died, I wasn't with them. I went to hell. It kind of makes you go a little crazy for a little bit.
Understandable.
And I haven't really been able to control my rage with everything that's happened. At
All right,
times.
listen. You think it's bad? Listen, I died and I forgot everything.
You're not even up.
Clearly.
Yeah, you're on
Yes,
deck.
I
Shut
am.
up, Bones.
You be quiet over there.
What I would give to forget a lot of things I've killed my friends. I lost my family. Uh, the person who did it got away multiple times. I mean, I feel like we've had some wins here recently, and that's felt really great. But it's a string of 2 wins coming off of, you know, 700 losses.
You're like the Cleveland Browns.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You don't want to know.
Oh,
Your
that's
home
good.
team.
I don't know what the right thing to do is, and I try to be level-headed, and then things just seem to snap here recently. I can't control it. I go into this blindless anger, and I lose my senses.
I have experience with that recently.
Caw therapy.
I was talking about when Joe wasn't here, but Shira
Yeah.
saw me pick up the gnome, cast Toll of Dead on him, and toss him into the ocean. It's not something that I would like to relive, but having gone outside of the Abbey, the world is quite different.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants the same things. So I don't know where I stand anymore.
I'm right there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just
Eh.
hopefully, the right answer shows itself on the path that we're on. That's all I can hope for.
I'm going to start looking into trying to contact Airless to see if we can get any more information.
Is she really the right one to talk to? She
Everyone
wanted
has
to
told
help
me
the
that
Terrassians, right? And that's why she was sent to hell. I met her.
yes,
She's
everyone has told
creepy.
me that if
That
I
was one of
speak
the
to the
scariest
Raven,
things I've ever seen.
everyone's told me if I speak with the Raven, then the Raven will forsake me. So I don't know who else to turn to.
I don't know. I'm not a religious man, but knowing that gods are against us if we go down that path is pretty terrifying.
Indeed. I also feel good about helping Terrassians get the souls of the Terrassians get back to their leader. But I don't know how I feel still about tearing down all the walls.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, like I said, it seems amazing in the way that she put it. We'll be together with everyone we've loved, and everybody will be okay. But is that also going to mean that we're going to be intermingling with demons, and we're going to have to stop that from happening, or what? What happens when we die, or do we die if we release this? What's in the Therimeru? What if that tells us the exact opposite? Tells us everything wrong with what the Terrassians did if we find that book.
Certainly a lot of unanswered questions. The Raven wants the Necromancer dead, the ones that you are looking for the Thrivmaru for, which is odd.
Alzira.
The Raven has
Alzira's
not
been
ever
a
told
wild
me
card.
before.
She's helped us, and she's also damned us. She seems power hungry, and that's a scary thought that someone who controls multiple eyes is something that we're gonna have to be up against. Possibly. Maybe she's right. Maybe she knows the Terrassians are bad. She just hasn't told us that she knows. Maybe she knows all about this. That's why she wants the Therimeru to stop Terrassians. I don't know.
Seems like she would be on the side of the Terrassians. She worships Erilus now, who was helping the Terrassians, right?
True. But Lenzerith is somebody who's he's an all-powerful mage. I mean, and he was against Alzira. he didn't do a whole lot. Prevented her from getting more eyes, I guess. At times, but I don't know. We need to talk to him. I think Linzerus will be a big insight into everything if we can actually get it out of him.
Okay,
He's a little stubborn
so we
once you
wait.
meet him. We just need more information, I think, before we pick a side.
All right, so we wait.
Yeah.
Do we see anything with our perception rolls?
We will pick up after a break.
Oh, okay.
I can go get River in bed and fix David's camera.
Yeah, fix his camera.
Yeah, and fix your static.
I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean? It's staticky?
No, you're good now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a water.
I am thirsty.
Now. It's just us now, Isaac.
It is just us. Maybe David. We don't know.
I talked to Brian today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is he getting ready to move? Is he moving already? Is he driving?
he's there.
Oh, is he?
important.
We all are important.
Don't lie, Michael.
All right, we're back.
Look, David's not even here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was important. We would have waited. Dang,
Jeez.
dude, he
We're
just,
back.
he just called you out.
Yeah. Come
That
on.
was awesome. That was perfect.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Jeez.
Francisco.
Make me angry.
Get 500 internet points for today, Francisco.
Nice.
Hey, where's he
I
at?
needed that. Where's he at?
I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, dang, this is a long break, dog.
Yeah, he's just. I don't know what's wrong with his camera. I have another one, but. Oh well.
I heard.
Oh, well.
I heard Butler got a camera.
Yeah.
And I heard that you can see all of his mess in the background and everything.
Yeah, everyone gives him a hard time for his messy room.
Yeah.
Does
every time
he
they
just
play.
have like boxes and boxes of corn dogs?
And then-
Corner- the Amazon boxes.
yeah,
now,
the
is what
corner of
I
the room
heard.
is just they're breeding. He says Discord.
Matt was telling me all about it. He was like, "What do you what? Do you just not throw those boxes away?" That's
And
what I-
wheels of cheese sitting in the opposite corner.
the corn dog king.
Corn dog king.
Hey, is it still not working? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, David?
Oh no! You said everyone was important.
I couldn't even remember his name. Your own son.
Oh, no.
Can you hear us, David?
I can hear now.
Oh
okay.
no, you're gonna be faceless today.
You want to replace his face with like a?
Just turn your camera.
Yeah,
off.
right.
You just turn your camera off. Then you'll be your little face. There you go.
My droid.
Yeah, battle droid.
Is that what that is?
I thought
I
it was
always thought it
all
was
time.
a-
I thought it was like Assassin's Creed.
I think it's a
guy.
battle droid with like Templar armor or something.
That's what
Yeah,
I thought it was a
I thought it was
Templar.
like Monty Python.
Yeah, something like- yeah, yeah. How old are you, David?
You seen Monty Python?
Okay, I was about to say, yeah,
I've
Yeah.
seen the one with
A
the Holy
holy
Grail.
hand grenade.
16-year-old
Exactly.
kid,
The Count
Monty
of Shaolin
Python
3.
icon.
We are the knights that say knee.
We haven't watched the life of Brian yet. We'll get there.
Oh,
I
wow.
wanted to name. We did a box was. That's what I wanted to name our group. The Knights
What?
of Knee.
The Nice to Me.
That's the greatest scene
What
ever.
channel is Butler on?
It's
Also,
just-
Scott
it's
Holly.
about to flash
we
wounds.
that one's not streamed, and it's a good thing because it would just be 4 hours of people talking about the rules of Pathfinder, and then
Hey,
the
some
stream
people
being
really
over.
dig that. It's okay.
So
Butler's not that entertaining.
before our long break, you guys are in the port of Bell Bottoms, or sometimes known as Bellwater. Lots of goblins around. Actually, there's no goblins around. It's very quiet, except for
Down here is great.
one building that seems to be a bit rowdy. It's late. First watch was uneventful. You guys did notice a couple that did pop out of that building that had the lights on in town. You kind of lost track of them. They popped out, pop back in, pop out. There's a little bit of motion going on at that place. You perceive it being a tavern of some kind. The lights on the one up on the hill went out.
No splashy sounds.
No splashes. All is quiet. Watch
No
number
one's taking
2.
a bath.
Who's on watch 2?
I'm
David, you're still
going into
awake.
the mansion.
Yep. I am awake for the whole night.
You up next,
The
Jay?
second watch.
My
Yeah.
reception is absolute crap.
Yeah.
What
Let's
time
see,
is it
hold on.
for?
It is
Apparently
reception.
his is too, so it doesn't matter.
Bones got bored.
You can do it. I believe in you.
He's
There
like
we go.
watching out, and then suddenly he's like, "I can just take my hand
Oh.
off. Look at that."
Ooh, there we go.
Hey,
Uh,
that's a good roll.
24.
Where you at? Are you in the crow's nest?
I am. We stayed on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be on top,
Like on the deck.
Deck?
on the deck. Yeah.
You spot 2 little goblins.
Okay.
That you catch them when they walk out of the tavern, and you don't ever lose sight of them, even though they seem to be trying to sneakily walk down the path towards the coast, towards the shore. And you still keep your eye on them.
Okay.
They make their way around the side, like not down the dock, but around the edge of the coast. And you lose one of them, but you catch the other guy, and he's sort of like if your ship is facing into the town, it's perpendicular off to the side. There's maybe 100 feet to the shore, and you see him going to the sand and slides into the water and starts
Towards us.
swimming towards your ship.
Okay. Who's awake right now with me?
You and Bones.
Bones. Oh no.
I shoot Bones.
I shoot Bones.
To get
Take
his
its head
attention.
off when he's not looking and throw it overboard.
So as soon as he goes in the water, do I still have sight on him,
Yeah,
or
you,
does
you
he
can
just
you can see the ripples of him. He's going pretty slow. You get the idea. He's trying to be stealthy.
But he's heading towards the ship.
Yep.
Okay, I do this. I shoot a warning shot close to him.
Okay, give me the disadvantage shot.
Hits him
Okay.
in the back, kills him. Does the
Sorry,
opposite of what
it's
I'm
supposed
trying
to
to
be a
do.
warning shot.
Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so. That would be a regular shot, so 28.
And you're trying to just splash it next to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so it pretty close. We whiz by the little goblin. All goes still.
Okay.
And he starts making his way back to the shore.
Okay, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll keep an eye out for the rest of my watch and see if
Okay.
anybody
give me
else.
another perception check.
Okay. So. Oof. 11.
All is quiet.
Okay. Well, that's all I do.
Okay. You go through the night. The sun is starting to rise. You get that twilight hour. And the as far as what's going on at the tavern, pretty quiet. It gets it dies down more and more to where in the morning hits, it's pretty quiet there. You see a couple goblins in town. When the sun starts to rise and you start to get an idea of what's going on, you see from a distance, but it seems like there's like one goblin you see walking by. He's only got one leg. He's got a leg and a peg leg. And you see another one walking who's got his arms all bandaged up. Looks a little mangled. It's still a distance from seeing where no one really comes down to the docks. But day is here. And
So we're all awake with a short rest?
yeah.
I'm gonna try to. I guess now that we're here and you guys are settled, I'm gonna try to go back to the island.
Okay.
Do you tell us about what you saw, Jack?
Yeah, I'll
doing,
bring it up
Jack?
casually. I'll say, yeah, there was a goblin trying to swim towards us. Spooked him off.
I am going to go below deck and just look around, make sure everything looks the same.
Give me a perception check or investigation, either one.
I think you know what I'm going to choose. Jeez, stop rolling twos.
That was it seems okay. I mean, it seems as you remember it.
Yeah.
There's some
Okay,
bolts. There's some
nothing moving around down there.
No.
Okay. Okay, I will tell Chin just to be on the lookout for people since they were maybe trying to come on board last night.
Okay. If we what do we do if we kill them?
You could just let us know.
Okay.
If you can subdue them, that would be fine.
Captain? Kill him?
Subdue him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give.
You
Chin
sound
a stare.
disappointed.
Did we get our level up yet, or are we still?
We'll do it at the end of the night.
Okay.
I do get my my next big sorcery thing at 14. I looked it up.
How are
When you get your next like 24 hour, that'll be your level up.
Okay.
Right there.
how are Cook and Deck doing?
Which I guess you've gotten because, well, you can easily do because on your ship. They seem fine. They seem they over the course of your week, 8 days now or 7 days now on the ship, they seem to have lightened up a bit. They're not so stiff.
Were they
They were very cautious and very shy.
were they relaxed when we got back after Chin had been in charge?
They were just as they have been. They weren't any more shaken.
Victor's looking to file a lawsuit against them.
I like the furbolgs. They're great.
You good? I mean,
sure they're
at
taken
the course
care
of the week, they clearly are looked down on from these orcs. They're kind of, they do the
But
they do
we're
the
letting
side
everyone
work.
sleep in the mansion and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of asking how if Chin is treating me different than Deck and Cook after he saw me kill a gnome and toss him in the water.
Chin treats everyone differently other than the captain.
Oh, great. Okay, do we need supplies or can we make the repairs here? What's the plan?
We got supplies. We need people. People in a calm couple days.
Oh, someone want to go into town with me while I try to find someone trustworthy?
I'll head in with you.
Let's go.
I could bring 7 people back.
7.
I could bring up to 8 people with me when I do that teleport.
Oh.
I could just go back to the island and then come back with a bunch of people, and then I'd have to wait another 24 hours.
Go back to the
All right,
island
I'm going.
10 miles out in the ocean.
Are you teleporting back now?
Mm-hmm.
Roll with that d20. So here's all we'll do. So 19, 20, you're like 20, you're in Pluma's huts. 19, you're just right outside there. Every 2 below that is gonna be another mile away. It's a 5-mile wide island. So
Good luck.
Well, do you have a tuning fork?
No, we use the only one to do.
So do
Wait.
you need a tuning fork?
What did we need the tuning fork for?
It has to be tuned to the.
to attune you
plane
to
that
the
you're-
plane of
Oh, tuning
existence.
to the
yeah.
plane of existence. Yeah, okay, we did that.
We did that for the mansion. Did you have another one for?
We had
this
one
plane?
for this plane.
Did
Oh
we?
God,
Okay.
I'm so far away.
So
How far out am I?
uh,
I'm using all my
6
spell slots
miles
here.
out. So you're a mile out to sea.
Okay, so how long would that take? As say an eagle.
What's that? 5,000 feet in a mile. So
I
52
suppose.
something. So divide that up for me.
Hmm.
160 feet around. Divide by 55,000.
55,000.
By 5,000.
Yeesh.
How many feet per round?
Oh, he's doing it. Okay.
160.
160. So every 5 seconds I can go 160.
So
feet.
32 and a half rounds times 6, and then divided by 60 is little over 3 minutes.
Wow.
What?
3 minutes.
3 minutes a mile?
Jeez.
What?
Wow. I'm booking
What?
it, dude. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have
Yeah.
rolled a
Fast.
1, man.
I could
I
have
don't
rolled
even
a
know
one.
why
I,
I'm even worried
I
about
was
it.
so worried about this. No problem, dude.
So
Well, if you were
you
too far out, maybe you wouldn't be able to see the island, and then you wouldn't know which way to go.
Maybe.
I guess I did do that wrong though, didn't I? Because it's 5-mile radius, so it would have been a little bit further. That's fine though. 1 mile, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Book it back.
you open up and the water underneath you, but you quickly cast fly and woof, you're there.
Yeah.
And you see Pluma, and she says, "It's almost time."
Yeah. I made it back. in
Said
time.
that
See
a week
the-
ago.
The egg starting to shimmer, starting to shake,
I'm here for
and
it.
shimmy.
Nice.
And she says, "You best stand back." And you watch
Alright.
as slowly little pecks start to come out, and
Oh.
little chips of the egg start to peel away.
Oh.
You see the bright light and this heat. As soon as one of the egg opens up, little cracks. You feel the heat
Yeah.
immensely from this thing emanating from it. And it takes a good 10 minutes, but just slowly. And Plume is there and says, "Come on, little buddy," just very John
Yeah.
Hammond style. as the phoenix is breaking through the egg and The egg
Voila.
eventually shatters, and a little bird. Flames erupt around it.
How big is it? How big? The egg was big, wasn't it? It's a big bird.
Yeah, it's about like an ostrich-sized egg.
Oh,
about,
okay. It's like the size of an ostrich egg. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was bigger than that.
So
All right.
it's a full-grown crow size, I guess, right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And
that's-
it's
yeah, that's pretty
red
inside.
feathers,
Yeah.
flames licking up it. Still, it's still kind of like doesn't quite have control over all of it. It's kind of flopping around, and she quickly scoops it up and sets it in like a little. She has like a little nest thing that she has prepared for it.
Man, she handling that heat.
Which catches fire immediately.
Yeah.
She does. She does handle the heat. And she pats it on the head, and she says, she says, "I have a name for you, and it's written down somewhere."
It already had a name.
She
didn't it?
stumbles through her books. I wrote it down.
What's the egg's name?
Arizona.
Solanus.
Get outta here.
Solanus.
That's what its name was before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, there, Solanus.
I mean, been waiting all this time for this.
Yeah, we,
You're done here. See you later.
I mean, I'm gonna wait around for a little while because it's not doing anything, and I'm not in any urgent. I have to wait at least 24 hours before I can leave, anyways.
And you feel when you see this phoenix come out, you feel just sort of this empowerment, like, there's something special about this bird.
Yeah, it's a wellspring of power. Literally.
Yep. It's flapping around, and it's baby bird trying to figure out its way. And throughout the course of the next few hours, she sort of assists it in she feeds it a bit. She's got
How
some.
fast does a phoenix grow up?
I think it's pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stick around as long as possible.
Okay.
And I want to see this thing. I want to see this thing take off. I thought the egg was a lot bigger, but that's fine. I do want to see it. How intelligent.
It's born, and you're just like, I thought it was going to be bigger.
I thought it was gonna be bigger. I was unaware of how big the egg was. I guess that's fine though. I'm gonna stick around. What's her plans for it? Yeah, Plume. What's your? Why was this so important to happen here? This could have happened anywhere. It seems.
This is a powerful being. It's only safe under my protection.
Okay. And you'll let it go as soon as.
It's ready,
Okay.
but it's safe here.
I think I'm gonna stick around and observe for a little while. I'm more than intrigued.
She says, you're welcome. You are a part of this journey just as much as I am. Perhaps even more
Maybe.
so.
I'm about to say maybe even more. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing
Okay.
for a little while.
So yeah, for the next few
Gonna walk
hours,
into-
it's slowly working its way out and eventually getting the ability to flap its wings a bit. It's progressing pretty quick.
I
I walk into
Dang,
Plumus's
that
hut
is
with
quick.
the arrow attuned to kill the phoenix.
Kill the phoenix. I had that with me. I kept that one with me. Actually, didn't I give it to Pluma?
I don't know. I don't remember what we do with that.
I will give it to Pluma. I'll pull it out of my bag of holding.
Plume was like, just what I needed.
Whack! Stabs that bird.
She says, "Okay, I'll destroy this."
I'll say, listen, Pluma, I found this. I don't really want to carry it around with me. Just in case. This place is as safe as you think it is. Then this is probably the best place for it.
This place is very safe.
All right.
So
Okay,
for the
well-
next few hours, that's your thing. You guys going into the tavern of the goblins? Who's going?
Keeping an eye out, me and Shiro.
Leave for a day.
I'll stay on the ship.
I'll go with to the part to the Goblin Cove thing.
Okay. Yeah. So you're walking up this thing, and you can see there's just like broken ship parts, and it's just a disheveled place. Occasionally look at one of the shacks and you see like a little goblin poke his head out. Just sort of watch you guys as you walk in. You see another one. Victor, for sure, you're seeing all this. There's a lot more here than it appears to be. But it's still a pretty quiet place. But there's a lot of little goblin eyes that are watching all of you very carefully.
Does there appear to be like a town center or market or something?
It appears that any sort of activity happens here at the tavern. It's mostly just a bunch of little shacks. There's a couple tables and things that are set up outside the tavern. And it's clear the town. It's the town everything. There's like a job board there. There's a couple tables, but nothing's on them. Nothing's being sold right now.
I would like to glance at the job board as we go in.
There's a parchment struck up there from the Lunar Accord, who are seeking assistance. They're hiring people.
Do I know what the Lunar Accord is?
Hiring any experience from the Lunar Accord. Don't.
Shiro, you know what the Lunar Accord is?
I'm proficient in history, if that helps me able to
Roll it.
try and check.
I'm proficient in history. Can I roll it?
Sure.
15.
Nope.
Team?
Nope. Never heard of him.
Interesting. All
I
right.
take a glance. Wait, can I just take a glance at it?
Sure. You can glance as many times as you want.
It's
We still have a whole
right.
bunch of eyes on us, right?
You don't have any eyes on you.
Oh, nobody's
Yeah,
looking at
goblin
us.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're being watched for sure. Victor, you noticed that you saw a couple mangled ones before, and from what you gather, there's a lot of the goblins that are here are kind of messed up. Like they've got limps that you can see walking. They've got missing eyes. Some of them really old. It's just kind of it's full of just sort of like broken goblins.
Shall we check inside the tavern?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm just gonna shout real loud. Anybody want to make some money? Come to the tavern. And then I'll go in.
As you go in, there's a dozen goblins in there. It's sort of your typical tavern style, but it's very, very run down. The tables, some of them are broken, but there's still goblins sitting at them, and only goblins in this place. And again, they're all they're either very old, or they're missing body parts, or they got big gashes on their chests. They're all messed up, except for the barkeep, who seems to be in decent shape for a goblin. And as you guys walk in, it goes kind of quiet. I kind of look at you and get some sneers. And you pick up one of them. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, who said that?
One of the
I wonder
old
who
one of the old goblins sitting in the corner, looking over at his buddy.
I'll look over at him and say, "Hello."
He looks down, goes back to his stool.
I'll walk over to the barkeep.
Yep. What do you want? That's my
I
goblin
love
voice.
this voice. I'm gonna make it keep doing it. What do you have water
Yeah, there.
to drink?
Sure. Salty.
Okay, do you Shiro, do you want something to drink?
I'm okay.
I'll take a milk.
Just wanna.
Take a milk.
You got any food?
Stew.
I'll take
I'll
one of
have-
those.
I'll
You're
have
gonna
3
drink milk
stews.
from this tavern?
How much for 3 stews? Wait, bones? You don't need the 2 stews. How much for 2?
He looks you up and down. 5 gold.
That's a little steep.
I just smile at him. How much for 2 stews?
5 gold.
Okay, no stew.
4 gold.
Tell me what's happening here. Too late. We don't want stew. Tell me what's happening here.
You want news? 2 gold.
Why are all
This
the
is a bargaining
goblins
town, dude.
hobbled? Except you.
2 gold.
I'll put 2 silver and keep my thumb on it, on the bar. Anything you could tell me? Why are you the only goblin in here that's not hobbled?
I'm smart.
Smart enough to give me the information I want for only 2 silver?
He's very confused.
He's very.
He's just staring.
must
He's
be
just
very
very.
smart
He's
to
very.
tell me.
He's looking at the silver. And he's very sidetracked.
Only the smartest people work with me.
Work? No work.
No work?
I'll leave.
What?
Jobs? No jobs here.
We got a job.
I'm looking to hire.
Everyone left.
What about all these people in here? What happened? Why did everyone leave?
Good job.
For who?
Yes, bored outside.
Who is the lunar accord?
Well, they're like you, adventure.
Who does number 2 work for?
This might.
Rich, very rich adventurers. Take all of us.
Is that why they're all hobbled? Was it a bad deal?
They don't want hobbled ones.
I'm gonna turn
so
back
this is
to the bar. Any of you get hurt fighting undead?
You don't get an answer.
Anybody look up?
Oh yeah,
kinda,
they
or
all look at
anything?
you, and then they go back to their stew. One of them shakes his head.
Can I do like an insight check to see if they're like
Roll
does
it.
anyone? That's what I was gonna ask. If anyone looks like they're.
ooh, that's really good. 18.
So
Yours is better.
26 for me.
you're in the You go to a coffee shop at like 6 in the morning. You get a bunch of old people in there. They know better. That's where you're at right now. They get a bunch of old guys who are just sitting around having their stew. And the young kids, they don't know, they don't understand. They just want to have their stew and go about their lives.
I know that vibe.
That's where
I'll
you're at.
pull out a
That's where you're
gold
at right now.
piece. I'm gonna pull out a gold piece and hold it.
Okay.
Anybody get hurt fighting undead?
Nobody responds.
I'll take my thumb off the 2 silver and just scoot it over to the bartender.
Quickly grabs it.
And I will turn back to the bar and says, anyone know how to sew sails? I'm just looking for some people to work on our boat for a little while.
Roll me a charisma or a diplomacy check.
So, persuasion.
Yeah, that one.
17.
There's an old guy, and then there's a one-armed goblin next to him. He's like, how much?
The one-armed goblin is asking this?
Yeah, the old guy next to him.
Okay.
The
It's
both of them look
I
up.
don't know how fast you're going to sew with one arm. I'll give you a gold to help for the day.
No sale, no leaving. Just so.
Just repairs. You'd stay here.
Okay, 1 gold each. Point to each other.
The guy with one arm.
The old guys doing all the talking.
They both only
5
have
silver
one arm.
per arm.
He says 1 gold each.
All right. Anyone else?
You get 2 more that pop up and say, "Oh, okay, we don't leave, right? We just stay here."
Yeah, no leaving. I don't
Okay.
want to take you on my boat.
Okay. They run up. They hold their hand out.
Okay, so 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. Looking for their gold piece.
The perfect duos, Isaac. They're such a good team. One of them's missing a right arm and the other one's missing a left, and they just sit side by side and work in sync, dude.
The ones you're getting are, you got 1 old guy, but the other 3 are all just, they're mangled in some way. They've got big scars
give 'em
across them. One's missing an
1 gold.
eye.
I'll give them each 1 gold.
Okay.
Any more takers?
You managed to get 2 more.
Okay.
That's at seeing you handing gold out initially. You get a couple more that are like, okay.
Okay, I'll lead them back to the boat. Is the bartender saying anything or giving me any signals after I've been recruited some people?
No. He's going back to his business.
He says, okay. All right, I'll lead them back to the boat. Tell them Chin is in charge. Do what he says. Repair stuff. Don't steal stuff. Can I insight
Stay
check them to
above
see if they're
deck.
going to steal from me?
You're pretty sure they're gonna try to steal stuff.
Okay, so I will just stay
That's
there and just
number one
keep
on
an
our
eye on
minds.
them. I will just keep my eye on them the whole time then.
Okay.
Stay together. I will be watching you.
Get back to the boats, and all 6 of them.
Goblin liaison.
Chin walks up and he looks at them and he shakes his head and he's like, "Come on." And they follow him.
It's
And
the best we could do, Chin. Sorry.
He's barking at him and he smacks one of them and gets him to work.
They're all goblins.
Chin's kind of a jerk to these guys, but they work.
So I think we're getting invaded. So I start shooting at them. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on?
You come above deck. Jeez, Louise, what man? Take one out.
Deck, the furball comes up. He says, Captain, we got a problem. We're missing some things. I was counting and we're missing some bolts and
Uh-oh.
just a couple supplies from below deck. I think we might have someone stealing stuff.
Yeah, dang it. Who's stealing all this crappy stuff
Says
now?
real quiet to the captain.
Real quiet.
Keep an eye on the goblins. Make sure they stay up here.
He says this was
And-
gone before they got here.
Okay. Search the boat. I'll search it too. See what's going on.
Okay.
I'll start searching the boat.
Give me an investigation.
Yikes. 10.
The like below deck looks fine. And you open the door to the captain's cabin. It's been trashed. Someone just rummaged through the place.
Do I see like any marks or how they got in or anything?
Not with that check. Just looks like someone, like the books are off the shelf, and there's the chest, which was opened, and the desks are open, the papers are sort of strewn about. It's just been shoveled through. Other than that,
Nothing in here was mine anyway, so.
What about Toba?
But the principle
They've been in the mansion.
of people breaking
Have they
into
left?
my ship.
Ooh, that's some creepy sound.
What the heck just happened?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Just then,
What?
as you were looking through.
I know.
Ghost flies out from the wall.
Jeez. Shiro starts popping his neck.
That's combat music.
Oh, I know this song. This is no good. Same thing over and over again.
This is no
I really
good.
need the option to add in different music. The songs are too
That'd
short.
be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Cinnamon
was
Oak.
definitely Maris and Tova. They went down there, stole some bolts, went back into the mansion.
Hey,
Yeah, the goblin couldn't get. Well, the goblin. I don't know if it's a goblin, but they couldn't get into the mansion, right? They don't have the password.
You have to have a
No,
password to get in there.
Password.
Okay, so that's good. That's safe. That's where
everything
all of our
valuable
valuable
is in
stuff.
the- yeah. Most
All right,
anything
we're
is
okay.
good.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the captain's quarters. I don't even sleep there. The
Yeah,
mansion's
why would you?
way cooler.
We got,
we
we got a
already gone
giant
over
air-conditioned
the
mansion.
captain's quarters. There was nothing in there that we wanted. So anything they took out.
Yeah,
We
he just
stole
had
the chest
he had
out of
some
it.
books on some things. Your maps.
I'll
are-
start.
are
I'll
in
start
there.
cleaning up the captain's quarters.
Okay.
You should go up there and watch the goblins and have Victor take a look around. He's got the.
Chin
No, I'm
Chin
not amazing at investigation.
tells you that a couple days we can get this thing back in order, as long as these goblins are, as long as half their arms work.
I'll pay them
Give us a
another
little
6
bit of
gold
time.
if we can get it done in 2 days. Because I said a gold a day, so.
Okay.
And I'm always keeping an eye on them, making sure none of them go below deck. If we get
Who
them,
else
we'll
is
stop
watching?
them.
I'll be watching them.
Nah,
So
it
is-
can't be Chin. Chin's too loyal.
I'll be watching and working, so kind of half-heartedly watching them.
Okay. Victor, where are you at? Are you below deck or up on top?
I am standing like within 20 feet of the goblins, so wherever they are.
Okay. They got most of the goblins below deck working on the hull. That's where they got them working on things.
Oh,
I'll go down there.
Yeah, I'll be below deck too.
I'll
Okay.
be helping the goblins fix the.
So they're
As-
working, but they've got half an eye on you, and you can see them looking around, just trying to fish if there's anything worth swiping.
Do I catch wind of what's going on with between Deck and Shiro, or just someone tell me?
He came up and told Shiro pretty quietly. And...
Well, I mean, I saw them go down there. If I'm down there, I saw. them
Oh,
go in
well,
the
yeah, I guess
conference
you saw
corner,
Shiro go in the room, yeah.
and it was all ravaged.
Yeah.
Do any of these goblins seem suspicious?
They all
Are
seem
they
suspicious.
looking over there? I mean, of this particular crime, do they act like they've been there before?
Nothing
Okay.
stands out. Okay, so you got 2 days of this. Is there anything you want to do in that 2 days?
Working and resting, I think.
Yep. I mean,
Just repair the ship
tonight,
if
I will be for my watch. I'll be below deck this time.
Okay.
If
You-
anyone comes in, I'm gonna grab them.
The Chin wants to know. Do you want
I'll sleep in the captain's quarters. Yeah.
the goblins? He asked if they're going to stay on the ship, or do you want to put them back in their houses for the night?
No,
I'll
yeah,
put-
We're sending
Put
them
them
home
back
tonight.
in their
Okay.
house.
All's quiet. Give me a couple watch rolls real quick.
I'll do the second watch.
35
natural
with a natural
20.
20.
Alright.
Okay.
Mine was
35. DM says, "Okay."
What did I roll? 12. So 15.
Why did I
for me.
even roll?
All is quiet. You notice there's a little bit. So there's like a single light up there on the hill. Figure like a little cottage of some kind. Can't really get to make out what it is. There's some sort of commotion going on up there, but other than that, quiet night.
nice.
But the next day, when I go back into the town to pick up my goblins,
Mm-hmm.
I want to stop by the barkeep and ask him what he knows about the light at the top of the hill.
Mira,
Who is Mira?
my old hermit.
You
Goblin?
goblin.
Of course.
Is anyone on the island not goblin?
No, were you?
Boom.
She nice?
Why was there was commotion last night?
I don't know. I serve drinks and milk.
Does he know something more that he's not telling me?
Yeah.
About Mira?
I'll lay down 5 gold. Just tell me everything.
He grabs the gold and slides it over. He says, Mira, old, warlock. Collector. Knows things.
I think we should go talk to her. What do you think?
Him.
Maybe after she is repaired.
Yeah.
Says,
Get it prepared to leave first.
Okay. Yes, after ship is repaired, I think we should.
says, you got weird things? Mira wants it.
I'm pretty weird.
And tall.
True.
Okay, second day. Uneventful. Ship is looking pretty good.
Nice.
Looking ship shape. Near the end of the day of day 2, Chin yells at the goblins and tells them to get out of here. And does a final look through and tells you, "We're done good, Captain. Ready to go."
Nice.
Alright, give us a minute. We're gonna go talk to this goblin.
Why?
Do you know about Mira?
No.
Might
That's why
be.
we're going to talk to her.
It would just be interesting to see a caster, a goblin caster.
Oh, I want to come visit.
Chin shrugs and walks away.
We'll be back. Everybody that should probably come though, at the party.
Yeah, I'll go.
Keep an eye on the ship, Chin. We'll be back.
Hand in my sword again, the Nodachi.
He takes it.
How are Maris and Tova doing, by the way?
They just spend their time. Tova's just resting up, and mostly just hanging out in the mansion. Tova's taking it easy. They both had some rough
Do either of
times.
them know about this person, Mira?
No.
All right, let's go. We'll be back.
I'll ask Tova right before we leave. Was it goblins that took Linzerus and Maris originally?
No, orcs.
Okay, just making sure.
Goblin,
I glare at Chin.
goblins attacked me. Took my ship.
How many?
How many goblins?
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of goblins. A
Yeah.
lot, but they had there was some sort of party that was running them.
Did the word lunar accord mean anything?
No.
I think that might be who attacked you.
I don't know why. Just pirates. So
Okay.
make your way up the hill.
On the way back through town, can I stop in and ask the barkeep, who do I see about this lunar accord job?
They'll be here. He's counting. 4 or 5 days. They'll be here.
All right, I'll just leave. That's all I wanted.
Make your way up the hill. You catch a couple little red slits peering at you through the trees, keeping an eye on you as you walk. But you make your way up to this little shack, this little mud-built cabin thing, and no door, just has an opening. And you make your way inside, and it's
Before we enter, I will say hello.
Knock on the mud.
no answer.
There's no commotion going on right now during the day.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll walk inside. How do I fit in here?
You have to duck to get inside,
Crawl.
but it's got a domed top, so you can maybe hunch over a little bit and fit in there.
Like Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! All right.
So, is everyone in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
you
think
got,
everybody except for Finn, or did you came back, right?
Nope.
No,
I'm
he's
not
No,
still
okay.
watching a phoenix grow up.
so you make your way into the hut. It's kind of smelly. It's very smelly, and it's like an old thrift shop. There's just lots of really weird things. It's a pack rat's delight. There's just things piled up everywhere, and a lot of strange things. You see, there's just sort of this eye on the wall looking around. There's a rat skeleton that's been pieced together. It's got 2 heads.
Oh.
There's another skeleton of like it's supposed to be kind of bear-like, but the bones don't quite match up right. Like someone took a bunch of bones and made a bear into it. There's a couple books in there. There's this fern-looking thing. It's got it almost has like tentacles instead of leaves.
What kind of books?
Roll me a perception.
You're
You
not
guys should
there.
roll it. I'm not there.
Oh, you're not
You guys
there.
should Look at those books.
I want to.
You see a bottle of this black sludge, which looks familiar to you. After you kill
Nope, I don't
demons,
see nothing.
there's a sludge left behind.
Oh my god, I can't roll. 19.
Victor, you notice one of the books has a runic writing on it that looks very familiar to you.
Does it say Thriv Maru?
It does not.
Yeah, that would have been.
It says The Ascension, written in Tarazian.
Is there anyone? There's no one in here though?
Yes. So as you come around the corner, there is a very, very old-looking goblin As he's sitting in a chair and he's all hunched over. He sees you guys walking in. What do you want?
How's it going?
Hi.
Oh, I didn't think you'd respond to that.
We
got these
saw
kinda
some commotion up
crazy
here on this
hair.
roof last night.
Come on.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wanted to
Just curious.
like the most interesting person on the island. We thought we would come say hi.
Hi. Get out.
Is there any
Sheesh.
insight that I'm getting
So
from
sitting
this person?
next to him also is a skeleton of a beholder. Big eye,
Oh.
little tentacles coming off, eyeball stalks coming off of it. And then the other corner is just trash.
Did you kill that beholder?
You give me something, I'll tell you the story. Add to my collection.
You can trade your story for story.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, I've got some
Oh,
jade
oh.
figurines.
Let's see.
I'll pull out like just I don't know how it just says box of jade figurines. I don't know how many are
Okay.
in there. I'll pull out like half of them and hold them.
He looks at him. He holds his hand out.
I'll dump them in his hand.
Okay. He grabs him, puts him in his pocket. Says, "Nope, someone gave him to me."
What do you know?
Who gave
about-
it to you?
He holds his hand out.
I'll give him one more jade figurine.
Bunt.
Like, oh, there's one more in there. There you go.
Puts it in his pocket.
Impressive.
Bunt.
Bunt.
You said?
Bunt?
We don't know who that is.
Nope. I'm writing it down though.
Could you please explain this character to us?
Holds his hand out.
You guys need to negotiate a little better.
Name is Bunt.
Could you at least tell us where he lives?
Nope.
Want to get that book?
He wanted
you-
information. I trade.
Have you ever heard of the Thurimaru?
I'm watching his face very closely as Shiro asks this.
He squints. Holds his hand out.
I'll put a gold in his hand.
He shakes his head. No. What do I do with that? Throws it at you.
I guess nothing.
Sheesh.
I'm the carrier of trinkets.
How many more? I mean, how many more
Say
jade
there's
figurines?
6 in there.
6?
Yeah.
So I give him 4.
You get him 4.
Okay, I'll give him another one.
He says, "This is big knowledge. No,
Oh,
more than this."
big knowledge.
Let's see, what else do I got here? I have tapestry. I don't know where I got that from.
I have food.
Maybe we could answer a question or two for you.
I just collect. Look around. I learn things and I collect.
I'm gonna reach over and grab that book, the Ascension. I'm
get-
grabbing it anyway.
Get your
Pull it
hands
out.
off. You see his eyes get real wide. He says, "Get your hands off my book."
I love this voice so much.
Here we go.
I don't come to your house and take your books. You don't touch mine.
I just want to know what you know about this book.
You put it back.
Can you read this book?
Put it back.
What does the book say?
The book says put it back.
It does not say that. I know what the book says. I'll reach into the box and give him the last jade figurine. So that's the last one I have. Tell us what you know, and I'll put the book back.
You see like a black energy start kind of forming around his fingertips.
I'll stand in front of him. In front of Victor.
He squints. Put it back.
You guys are terrible negotiators.
We don't have
We
anything.
don't have a charisma person here.
Send me a
My
message.
charisma is 7.
You could leave and come back.
It says, "You want book?
I don't want a book. I just want to talk to you.
Book
But
back."
about this book. I'll set the book down on top of, not like back in its place, but on top, so I can easily grab it again.
Okay. He relaxes a little bit.
So,
This is dire knowledge that we need to know. Can you please just like throw us a bone here?
Old people.
Terrassians, we know that.
Powerful book.
Yep.
Fairy tale book.
and what of Thriv Maru?
You have to pay.
We're out of things to give you. We
I'm
gave
out
you
of
all we
things to
had.
tell you.
How much
Let
will
me
you,
look through my stuff real quick.
how much
Ring
how much
me
are you
up.
willing to pay for us to have that book?
I pay you nothing. You pay me.
How much will we pay you to get that book?
A lot. Powerful book.
I think it says bracelets. I'll pull out the bracelets that I have.
He shakes. He says, for that, you can have rat.
I don't want your rat. Want to know what you know about the Thriv Maru.
Am I the one who still has that that chain that makes you age?
No, we gave that up.
I thought I took it.
It went to
Didn't we?
Alenta.
Yeah, we got it back from
That was one of the
him.
things we found on Alenta's
it?
body, right? And then I
Yeah.
took
Happened
it.
to it.
Can't remember if we
I thought we gave it up. I thought we gave it to
Bevel maybe.
You know what would be helpful
Yeah.
here?
what?
Put these kind of things on your character sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that I don't have it, so
Yeah,
I've
it's
done
not
my
written on
job.
I have a bunch of stuff written on my character sheet, but that's not one of them. I thought we gave that up though. We gave the chains up. I do have a bunch of crap though. Give me a ring there.
Oh, Eric, do you have the wand that finds the eyes of Taras, or do I? I have it written
I
down,
have
but
it.
I don't know if you have it. You do?
It's in my bag.
Okay.
Almost everything's in my bag of holding.
All right.
Well, you still have a bunch of treasures on the ship. I just took everything that I thought would cause us lots of issues.
Yeah, I think you took all of it. I don't think there's anything left in the.
I
Other
took
than, like,
quite
some
a bit of
gems
it in
and
the
stuff.
bag. There's some gems. There's some valuable gems in gold, and
Yeah, but this guy doesn't want that.
the suit of armor is Mr. Bones is wearing the suit of armor.
And I have the sword.
Yeah, and he
I
has
have a
the sword.
crowbar.
Oh, what was? I keep asking this, and I keep forgetting. What's the magical horn? I do have that, but I don't know what it does. We identified it, but I forgot. Or did we identify it? I think we identified
you
it at some
did.
point. Oh yeah, you said you didn't have this card, and you were gonna look it up.
I know. I said what it did. I don't remember though. Do I describe it any better than just horn?
Is it a magical horn?
Magic.
I don't have my cards on me right now, so I have to look it up. But
We have this horn.
Yeah, this
Look
magical
at this
horn.
horn.
We're gonna give it to
It
him.
is
It turns out
magical.
it's the Wang Jangle of the future, and could just solve all our
he looks at it and
problems.
says,
or whatever.
"The Wayne Jangle of the future."
That looks like a Wang Jangle horn from a Wang Jangle town.
I think
I've
it's
never
like,
seen a wing jingle horn before in person.
I think it was just like a loud. I don't remember what it did.
Made your voice loud when you talked into it. It cast thaumaturgy when you talked into it.
I think it was something similar to that.
Remember all the fun, crappy magic items you used to give us?
I know. I have my sheet here. I have a whole
Like the
a whole
skull that
list of them.
talked, the skull that talked all the time.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Good times.
Listen,
Cape
you
that
have a
floated in
skull
the
that
wind
talks
all
all the time.
he reaches his hand out for the horn.
I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm just gonna hold it.
It's bigger than that.
Right here. Well, he's a big guy.
Yeah, I'm huge.
He says,
It's between my two fingers.
he says, for that, I tell you about Thrivmaru.
Might. That's not a good
No,
promise.
I tell you.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you the horn of thaumaturgy. There you go. That's what we think
Takes
it
it.
is,
Says the DM is pleased. He doesn't have to look it up anymore.
sure. And it's erased.
It says,
It was the Wang Jangle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the Wang
"You're not
Jangle.
the first to seek the Thrivmaru. Another was here. Oh,
Woman?
years ago.
Elf?
No.
Old?
No, young, like you. Points at Jack. Human.
Human.
What?
She was looking for it.
What was her name?
Oh, yes. I
Was
believe.
that the question? Oreus?
Orias,
Orias?
I believe. Orias.
Do you know where she went afterwards?
She went to get the Thrivmaru, I believe.
And where did you tell her it was?
Where the old ones lived.
Oh God.
Where did they live?
Mount Hellion?
Oh, snap.
Oh.
He's
Very
kind of,
well.
as he's saying this stuff, like he's like a weird old goblin, but there's some knowledge behind him. You can see in his eyes, and he's kind of studying you guys as he says these things.
And what
I
about
get
that
I get
book?
real
What did you-
serious when he starts talking about it. If he's like trying to insight us.
Where did you get the ascension over there?
I get lots of things. People bring me things.
Where did you get that particular book, and where did you learn to read it?
He says, I learned to read a long time ago.
Also, he's a warlock. He can read anything, right?
Don't know.
Um,
Trying to see. So I'm trying to figure out.
I was given it by adventurers like you.
And you just live up here alone now.
Yes.
What do you do to occupy your time?
I read and look at my treasures. What do you do with your time?
I
Read
seek
and look at
things.
my treasures.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have a boat. It's pretty cool. There's a mansion inside. It's crazy.
I assume he wasn't impressed by the boat, but the mansion inside. Want to trade that?
Okay, bye.
Shiro,
Wow.
I don't think that was a good
Not at
idea
all.
to state that.
Yeah.
So I tell you anything for that.
Oh.
Oh, well, too bad. You're not getting it.
He says, "Here,
I mean, it's like
here,
our home.
I have something for you." And he rummages under that big pile of junk
The-
and pulls
the
it out.
Thrifmer.
And there's a book. It's like a spell book. He says, I
What?
give you this. You give me mansion.
It's not for sale.
Way to go,
Can I-
Shiro.
Can I see the spell book? Can you just look through it for a
Ooh,
second?
and you say no for sale. Puts it
I
away.
mean,
We have no use for a spell book anyway.
Tova does.
Well,
Did the
That's
spell
what
book
we
look
did.
familiar? I've seen Tova cast spells before.
Roll me a. I mean, I'm trying to think. Give me an intelligence check. Finn,
Nope.
if you want to give me an intelligence check, you can.
Finn's not
Also,
there.
Finn's not,
I'm not
there.
there.
Right. So, I mean, it's a wizard. It's a book. They all look the same to you.
Where did you get that spell book?
He kind of looks down and shakes his head. I tell you, people want knowledge. They give me things.
It's not every day that human and the Furbolg come to this island to talk to you.
Not every day.
So perhaps you are missing out on an opportunity yourself to exchange information.
Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to persuade him.
Have you
Tell-
heard of the eyes of Taras? I'm sure you have.
He kind of squints a little bit.
Have you ever seen one? I want to judge what he looks like when I ask that.
The words. Give me an insight check.
Nope. 7.
There's a glint of familiarity, but that's about it. It says
29.
he knows what they are, and he's a little bit impressed that you know what that is.
Have you ever held one?
No. You bring me one of those, I tell you anything.
I've held one.
We've held 2. He blew one
3.
up, apparently.
3.
Oh no. No, you
Yeah, I
blew-
died.
Oh,
I went to
no.
hell.
Oh.
You ever heard of Aerolus?
He thinks for a minute. Explain.
He's a god.
No. When people want information, people give us things.
I know Aerolus.
What? Liar.
Is he lying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't stand here and lie to me. If you want information, you can give us things, or we can have an information exchange.
Okay.
That seems easy enough.
Tell me things.
You first. We
No.
already know you are a liar.
My house. My rules. You go first.
All right. I'll build some trust. Aerolus is a god that was helping the Tarazians. And when the other gods found out what they were trying to do, obviously they got rid of the Tarazians and then sent Aerolus to hell. And that's where we met her. Big goat lady. Real nasty looking.
Your turn.
Goat lady. Okay.
Sent us on a epic mission. Almost died like a million times again.
Sort of nudge
working on it.
Shiro to stop talking.
He says, there's a mighty dragon that lives in these islands. Some say she's not always a dragon. That's where that book came from.
The Ascension book.
Your
Is
turn.
her name? What's the name of the daughter?
Your turn.
What's the name of the daughter?
Oreus.
Reyes.
He already said that Uraeus is the
Okay.
one who's looking for the server.
You said you met Aereus, right?
Hmm.
Do you know her mom?
No.
We do. We know where she is.
Where Oreus is?
Know where her mom is.
Oh.
The king of the Terrassians.
King of the Tarasians. No,
Shiro, don't you think you're sending a little bit too
King of
much
Thracian's
information to
dead.
him?
long time
She
ago.
may not
Oh.
know. that
Yeah, that's. I was about to. I can't say anything, but
I'm kind of like just continually nudging Shiro. Oh, throat. Oh, throat. We've given you far more information than we should have. Where did you get that spell book?
Trade for knowledge. Came in.
From who? Does its original owner have its name in there somewhere?
I don't know.
Come on,
Just spellbook. I don't do spellbook.
doesn't everyone know when you ever go to school you're supposed to write your name in the books?
That's weird.
That's weird.
It
Flip it open. If you not read it, if you not looked at it at all, flip it open. Does it have someone's name in it or not?
pulls it out, looks at it. I can't read.
Can I look at it? You can hold it. I just want to
He's
look.
clearly lying, by the way.
You are quite a liar. We have given you information in good faith that you give us information in return.
He says, okay. Book came from Red Rook.
Red Rook?
Red Rook.
Red Rook.
Red Rook.
Okay.
Very powerful like you.
Can you tell us where he is?
You're asking about the spellbook, right?
Yeah.
Adventuring?
Did
He
Luna
asked-
record?
Yes?
Are they orcs?
No? Red Rook is human. Your turn.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
You tell me more, I'll tell you more.
I think we're done here.
I think
What?
You done? You get out.
I'm gonna give it a last look around. Is there anything else that's interesting in here?
I mean that tentacle fern is like snapping around, but he's got a lot of strange, like, not like potions, but he's got some bottles of some just weird collectibles of different animals and insects that he's got pinned on the wall. There's a couple other books that are just written in common, like storybooks.
Let's turn around and say, do you know anything about Iga? I just want to read his face to see if he is either scared about it or anything.
You mean the snake? That was his name. Iga.
Yeah. Iga.
He says, oh, beware, Iga. Don't go west. Iga land.
All right.
That one's free.
Have a nice day. And I will turn around and walk out.
Okay. He hops up, grabs that book, and slides it back on the shelf. and then slides the spell book in there with it.
It's a shame we don't have a rogue in the party.
I would.
All right.
You shush.
What about this for the spell book? And I'll pull off the necklace, the amulet that protects from charm.
Grabs it, takes a look. Okay.
I'll take the spell book.
Amulet of protection from charm. No.
I have I'm proficient in wisdom now.
Oh,
That-
okay.
I leveled up.
Better.
So.
Puts the necklace on.
Now he can't be charmed.
He still got to attune.
Quickly, charm him now!
Charm him, get it back.
Okay. Anybody do anything else?
I'm gonna open up that spell book and go through it.
Okay. It's you don't recognize the language. I guess.
Spellbooks are like wizard specific almost. They're like almost impossible to read. It takes a wizard like days to transcribe other wizard spell books.
You can't tell the spells
still
or
read it,
anything, but
though.
you can decipher like what language it's sort of written in, and
Mm.
it looks kind of familiar to you, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Let's get it. I'll go back to the boat.
What's in the book? Anything?
I can't read it. I'm gonna ask Tova.
'Kay.
Hopefully
Do
this
I
is
recognize
hers.
the language?
It's Yonti.
Well, then no. No, I don't.
Well, then you did nail it.
Can't you read it though? Oh, you
I
don't
can't.
recognize.
I'm not a warlock
no,
anymore.
no, warlock anymore.
Right.
Well, you gave us too much information
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
We know we got it. Woo!
Sweet.
Well, he was gonna give it to Tova anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That
give
means
Tova,
win-win.
and Tova sees it and
That-
says, "My book." She reaches out and grabs it. Where did you get this?
We traded for it with a goblin. I think we're gonna have to wait here for a couple of days until those people get here with that bounty for that job on the board. They might have Linzerus.
Lindris was sold to the Sea Witch. We know that.
Oh yeah.
They might have answers though.
They might. I think these are just the people who capsized Tova's ship, though.
Yeah.
Did you lose anything else, Tova? Around the same time you lost this.
I mean, I lost everything. My gear.
You said they were humans, right?
No, there was a human, and there was. I mean, it just happened so fast. I think one was a knoll.
Do I ever remember anything about humans in the Empire working with gnolls?
No.
Okay.
Humans in the Empire pretty much stuck to themselves, and there wasn't. You don't remember any gnolls on that island. There was
Okay.
the occasional one, but no, like, they weren't integrated into the Empire or anything.
Okay, so are we waiting here? Or are we trying to find?
I would like to wait. You know, it's 3 days is what? How long? We can rest up
days.
a little bit. We've been on sea for a while, and then we can head out once we get a little bit of information from this group.
Okay.
At least that's what I would like to do. Whatever everybody else wants to do.
Finn.
Yeah, how's my Phoenix doing?
So
Big now?
after about a day or so, it gets flying down and it's flapping around and setting things on fire and flapping around a bit more, and it's starting to get it down. You and the Phoenix and Pluma have made a bit of a bond with this Phoenix.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, you're just taking care of baby bird. That's not its baby anymore, but it's still pretty small.
Baby bird.
It's been 2 days, right? I've been here 2 or 3 days.
2 days, yeah.
Okay. And it already knows how to fly. It's growing up really fast then.
Yep.
How big
Towards the,
does this thing get?
An adult Phoenix can get dragon size, big.
Oh. Okay.
Eesh.
No, they get quite that big, but they get
I don't know how
pretty
big
big.
they get in D&D 5e. I don't know.
towards the end of the day, I'll send a message to.
I'm just
Finn.
trying to learn everything I can about this thing because I've had powers from it for so long and I've never been able to find anything else about it.
Yeah. Yep.
And I guess I'm having a hard it becomes intelligent, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right now, and you can sense there's some intelligence in there, and it's just like a little kid, as
Does
it
a
is right
Phoenix
now.
have its memories back after it dies?
I think so.
Okay.
Just its maturity level.
Yeah. All right. You gonna send me a message?
Towards the end of that day, I'm just going to send him a message saying we're waiting for a couple days to talk to the Lunar Accord. We found Tova's spellbook. That's the update.
I go, that's great. Got the spell book, or a spell book. That's one word. Haha.
You said
It's
it's
weird
slow.
when you're
2
counting on
words.
your finger. What is the Lunar Accord? Never heard of that.
Oh crap! I gotta send another spell. Hold on.
You're just sitting around anyways.
Yeah, but I'm out of those. Okay. 5th level spell slot for sending.
Do you not get more words at the higher level or something?
Nope.
That's
Sheesh.
super lame. It doesn't have a higher level description on.
Nope.
Yeah, it should be.
Wow,
once
you need to
once-
buy a cell phone.
I'll just say it's some sort of adventuring party that we think that hurt Tova.
Am I gonna make?
I'm not
you
sending
do
another spell.
Dang.
Ask
Win.
Pluma.
Okay.
She probably knows.
How long do I have to respond?
A moment or two. It doesn't sound like it specifies.
Dang. Well, I couldn't like ask her, get the answer, and then like respond. Is what I'm saying.
No.
I mean, you could have asked her in between. Actually,
Oh, well.
she would have heard you say, "What's the lunar record?" So if she
She ain't
knew,
listening to
could
me,
say
dude.
something.
Fucking like big old bird flying around the room, lighting stuff on
Oh
fire all the
dear.
time.
Pluma's like, watch your language. Oh my god.
I know. I accidentally dropped an F-bomb there. Sorry, people in the chat. Okay. Yeah. I'll send back. Do you need help with that, or I'll ask Pluma about it.
You get nothing. I said it wasn't sending another one.
Yeah, I know, that's fine. You can wait until later to send me another one. I'll ask Pluma. Does Pluma know anything about it?
The lunar accord.
Yeah.
He says, no,
Okay. Fair enough.
never heard of him.
So how long until this bird's big enough to leave the island?
Why do you want it to leave the island? Where's it gonna go?
It eventually has to leave the island, right?
Why? If it wants to, it can.
Okay, yeah. If it wants to stay here, that's fine. How long until it's intelligent enough to communicate?
Probably a couple more days. What do you want to ask?
I want to ask.
You can talk
I have to think.
talk to her now. Maybe she can reply.
Well, good thing I have a whole week to think about what I want to ask because it's midnight.
You got 4 minutes, dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, I'm not. I can't think of anything in 4 minutes. I just came back from a 2-month break. I haven't been thinking about D&D in 2 months.
Okay.
All right,
She
I'll think
says,
of something to say.
hold your questions. Maybe she'll answer. Okay.
All right.
Good place to end it.
Yeah.
You guys didn't go after my sandworm, so we didn't get any combat.
I wanted
yeah,
to.
That's a smart move.
What do you
by
mean?
them. You know what, guys? Good move. Just calling me to fly over there because fighting that thing it probably would have damaged the ship.
Oh.
He would
That's
have
another
torn your ship up.
Yeah.
So we get a long rest in between now and next session.
Yeah, you're on the boat, so you get a long rest.
Okay.
So
And we're level
everyone-
14
Yep.
Nice.
That's a
I'm
le-
OP now.
a level up
now.
Level up.
whenever you want. You got a week.
I'm gonna
You gotta
take my
read.
level in fighter.
'Kay.
And I get a ability score improvement or a feat, and I'm gonna take a feat. I'm gonna take tough.
I get.
Ooh,
Toughness.
he's gonna have 1,000,000 hit points.
I get an extra. It automatically gives me an extra 28, plus the 5 from my constitution for the level, and then plus my roll. So I'll roll.
I
If you
get.
want to roll your hit points, go ahead and do it.
Be a big number.
Oh yeah.
Be a big number.
What is it
Not
for
all
a
of us get
sorcerer?
ability. In
It's a 2. Not big.
Oh, no.
36,
But
right?
still, I'm adding 35 hit points.
35 hit points.
Now
I'm
I'm
going to
at-
send 2 worms at you next time.
I'm at a lot of hit points.
What do I get? Oh, I just get
Okay.
my Destroy Undead now kills things that are CR rating 3.
You got a 2 also.
I did.
I don't get an ability score increase at 14.
No.
I don't know what else I get at 14, so I'll have to look.
Oh, there
I
you
know
go.
that-
Oh, you guys got some good hit points this time. 2, 2, and 3.
My
Everyone gets an ability score increase at 14.
No, I don't. I
Yeah, yours is at
fighter
14.
level 12. I get
Yeah.
an ability score improvement.
I was watching this video.
14 as well.
In the Dungeon Master, it's an optional rule in the Dungeon Master's Guide. We won't do it this time, but we'll talk about it for the next one, where when you do your skill checks, it kind of takes skill checks away, because what it does is instead of having like proficiency +3, you know, if you're proficient in stealth or whatever, you base it off your background. So you roll a one, your proficiency. Say I was a thief, roll on the streets of whatever town. That's my background. And so if you do something that's related to that, kind of like, I think it was called Fate. Remember we did a one-shot thing with Fate? Where it's not based around, like, you kind of get rid of the whole skills chart. You just, all that on your background story. And so if you want to do something that's related to your background, you add a D4 proficiency die, or D6 as you level up, or D8. And so instead of just
that sounds super cool, because I've always thought, like, I'm a master locksmith or a lockpicker or something, and then I go to roll and I roll a 1, and I'm like, well, been doing this for 40 years, but I couldn't crack this crappy lock.
I mean, you
Well,
can still roll a 1.
I know,
Yeah.
but you could roll low, and
Well, it's gonna make your.
makes it a less chance,
No, it gives more chance.
less of a
Because
chance.
you're not getting
fail.
to add your proficiency bonus. You're adding a proficiency die, which could theoretically roll lower than what your proficiency bonus is.
Yeah, so there wouldn't be
suppose,
diplomacy checks or whatever. There sort of would be, but it'd be more like roll me a charisma skill plus a proficiency
Are you a
dice.
diplomat?
If you're proficiency in, if you have some reason in your backstory to be proficient in charisma.
That sounds
things.
interesting.
Just sounds, it's more, get rid of the big
Character.
skill list and just base it all off of abilities and backstory.
That sounds interesting.
I thought it sounded kind of neat.
It gives a more of a reason to have a more detailed backstory.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
okay. I think I would rather just like you could use that, but just add your
Trials.
proficiency bonus rather than roll another die for it.
That's the in the DM's guide. I think that's the basic one. Is it's like you just get rid of like any proficiency die, rather than it just being like +3. You roll a d4 in addition to your other roll.
I don't know. I think I like just having the straight bonus because it makes it to like these are the things that I am good at. Other than because like I'm good at perception, but if I roll poorly,
I guess I misunderstood. I thought it
Yeah,
was
go.
like you still had some kind of bonus innately, but you also got to add a die to like the one thing in your backstory. That
Yeah, so
you're-
like right now your stealth is David's stealth. What's
Yeah.
it, +10 or something like that? So
Uh-huh,
he's
yeah.
+5 dex, and then he's got 5 proficiency or whatever. So he would roll a d20 +5, and since his backstory is about him being sneaking around in towns and things, sure,
Yeah.
have a proficiency dice. Roll that along with your stealth.
yeah.
So it could
It's
potentially
not
be
it's not
higher.
about when you make your character, it's not about what your character tells you you're good at. It's about what your backstory tells you you're good at.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that ultimately makes your rolls lower though.
it has a potential to make them higher though.
Yeah, it's potentially lower or
Depends on-
higher. Whenever you level up, so it's like D4, I think, it's like the first few levels, then it goes to D6, then D8, and so it goes up. It scales with the level.
It just adds more randomness though. I kind of like having the static, but we can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Anyway,
All right,
I'll get in the stream. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.